Oh, and here we are. Hey, everybody, it's Friday, and this is London Calling. How are we all doing? Cool, you should have seen us a few minutes ago, everybody. Sorry, we're a little bit late kicking off. We just literally had a couple of stragglers coming in at the last few seconds to say, I'm here. So everybody who's in the panel is out there now. Everybody, we've all got our ducks in a row, everybody. And everyone's in good shape, they really are. And I'll tell you what, we've got an absolutely fabulous panel with us tonight. We really have. And we always do generally have a really, really good panel. In fact, every single one, I would say, has been a fantastic one. And this is number 39. I mean, 39 next week is not only a kind of pre-Halloween one, it's also going to be number 40, the big 40. And that's when everything starts going south, literally. But anyway, how are we all doing? How's your week been? I mean, the whole country seems to be going down into a massive lockdown. Other than London, of course, everything seems to still be kind of ticking along okay in London. And I saw some friends today that I haven't seen for 6 months as well in one of my favourite coffee bars in London, in a place called Hayes Galleria. Anyway, if you had seen, if you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen the pictures out there this morning as well, because it's a beautiful morning. It's a beautiful day, as my good friend Sai O'Connor would say. And so it actually rhymes. How cool is that? But anyway, there's an absolute oodle of you lovely lot out there tonight. So how are we all doing? And I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to say hello to every single one of you out there. So we've got M Productions out there. We've got Lego Joe. We've got Brett's Builds. Hey, Brett, how you doing? We've got Lego Boy 88 as well. We've got Brickety TY as well, or Bricky TY, I should say. Juan Gabriel Sereno, he's out there. A tease for life. I saw you a little bit earlier on. Cabbage Face Lego. Hello, mate. How are you doing? I tell you, that was a good laugh we had on Wednesday night, wasn't it? In solo stream, and he'll be out in just a tick, folks. He really will be. Who else we got out there? Who else we got out there as well? And Take Studios. Take how are you doing? So how's all your weeks been, folks? Is it been okay? Are you keeping safe and well? Because it's a funny period of time that we're going in at the moment. It's kind of a bit of a lockdown phase 2 that we're going down to. But anyway, the building continues, doesn't it? As always. And it's great to be here. It really is. It's a wonderful place to be. And it's Friday. And if there's not a good enough reason to celebrate, then I don't really know what is. But anyway, I've had a pretty tough week this week. But anyway, we kind of made it through. And here we are. So anyway, I think I'm going to start getting a few people in from the panel. Who should I go to first? I'll tell you what I'm going to go to first. I'm going to go to... I'm going to let everyone decide as well where they'd like to go tonight as well. So let's start by going over the pond, shall we? And let's pop over to America and bring this young fellow in. And tonight, folks, he kind of reminds me of a red onion. And I'll tell you why. In fact, I won't tell you why. I'll let him show you a little bit later why he reminds me of a red onion. He is Mr. Ninjago Guru. He is the Omni Ninjago man. He is, of course, Titanium J 52.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, you're slightly off key then. You're normally a little bit lower in tone.
Oh. Yeah, and it's true. I am like an onion, peeling back the layers.
He is like the red onion that is Titanium J. See, look at that little shimmy he does there. He's got a good little shoulder roll on the go there. I'm liking that.
Yeah, we have.
It's right, isn't it? Hey, look at this, folks. Look, we've got all the yellows and all the reds. Is that anyone think we work for Lego? Anyway,
Out with the old and with the new. Got that this week.
Did you? So you've read your colour. Is that your favourite colour?
No, it's the color that was most worn down of the three.
Oh, okay. So just out of interest then, when it comes to Ninjago, and is your favourite character Kai by any chance?
No.
It's got to be Jay, surely.
Yeah. I got the blue.
I
just like blue. I just like blue, green, and red. Those are my three favorite colors.
Ah, good stuff. I'm loving that, mate. That's very cool. That is. We've got the lovely Lorraine Fox is out there tonight, folks. How you doing, Lorraine? How's your week been? You've been cool? I think it's been quite heavy rain over in Ireland today. So I've been hearing anyway. And we've got wonderful Brett's Builds out there. Brett's Builds. I was thinking about you the other day, actually, when, well, I'll get him out in a second, actually. Thomas from over at Tek Productions got a mono rail out. Couldn't believe it. and he was giving it. Anyway, we'll hear a little bit more about that story a little bit later on, folks. But I'm going to tonight. I've got this box here. Honestly, I've got no idea what's in it, other than it was given to me last week. It's got Galaxy Squad written on it, and look, that's the inside of it. Look, there you go. Take a butcher's. There's something in there, that's for sure. I got this as well. I bought this random bag. It was given to me. It's just got Lego in it. But anyway, we'll sort it all out together. And then in work today, I was given a set. Anyway, I'll talk about that a little bit later. So anyway, Just Build It's out there. Hey, Just Build It. How you doing, mate? Good to see you here. So where should I go to next? In fact, I'll tell you what, Titanium, I'll let you choose where we go to next. Where would you like to go? You've either got America, or you've got Ireland, or you've got the UK.
Let's go to the UK.
You're going to go to the UK. Okay. Let's go to the UK. Let's go to the Lego fan of the UK. It is, of course, Martin, otherwise known as Lego Fan UK. How you doing?
Hey, guys. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, really well, my friend. Really well. Good to see you on here. What have you got there that you're building there? That's an A-wing, isn't it?
Yeah, not building, taking apart, dismantling, smashing up, whichever way you want to call it. Yeah, it's just the old Home One Mon Calamari set from a few years ago.
Yeah, blimey, show us the box to that. It's really
squish.
Mine looks older than you.
No, it's not as grey as me.
Admiral, yeah.
There's whites in there, but yeah, I'm just taking it apart because I've got a friend who likes Star Wars Lego. He hasn't seen this set in the flesh, so I'm going to take it apart and then give it to him to have a build.
That is retro. You're spot on there, Louis. God, that's proper retro. That is.
It is good.
I like it. I didn't even know this set existed. Way before my time, folks. So yeah, Martin, your choice. Where would you like to go next? You got Ireland, UK, or America? Ooh.
I think we should go to the Shamrock Isles. That's what I think.
The Shamrock Isles. So the land at the end of the green.
Yeah.
All right. So this, how can I describe this guy, folks? This guy is like a beautiful day. He's not only got the voice of Sinead O'Connor, but he's also got the charisma of Bono and the charm of Des O'Connor. He's, of course, the wonderful, the rather spooky, might I add, Sai O'Connor.
Hey!
Oh, look at that. He's got some big eyes, hasn't he?
Yeah.
How you doing, my friend? I'm loving the fact that you're completely color-coded with your great big Lego head over there that you've got there. Show us your Lego head, Si. Look at that. Brilliant, isn't it? Oh, I'll tell you what. Oh, it's smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was quite big. I thought it was a great big one.
No. Smaller than your one.
Yeah. That's what they all say, Si. I'm loving the fact, folks, if you notice this, we're all in bold colours. So I'm in kind of like mustard, Si's in orange. Well, Martin, you're in grey. You know, very in keeping.
I'm always wearing grey. I always rock the grey.
I like it. Good colour coordination with the hair.
Yeah.
And so we got the wonderful Titanium in red, of course, but he should be wearing blue, being a JK. So, Sai O'Connor, where would you like to go to next? Where would you like to go? We've got America, Sai, or we've got Great Britain, actually. So where would you like to go? Great Britain or the US of A?
Great Britain.
Great Britain. Okay, where can I go in Great Britain? Where can I go in Great Britain? I tell you where I'm going to go in Great Britain. I'm going to go to somewhere where apparently it hasn't stopped raining all day, and he's once again one of his orders of Lego has gone AWOL, and at the moment it looks like he's headbutting a microphone. He's the man with the Mackenzie shirt. He's the man with the van. He's of course the awesome, if not rather eccentric at times, Solo Brick Builder.
Hey! Hello.
How's it going, Solo?
Yeah, man. All good. All good. Got the party lights on the background there. Sai's got the spooky stuff.
Look at that. This is where the party's at, folks.
Yeah. Yeah.
About 2 hours still, folks. It really will be. It's amazing what a pint of Red Bull and a couple of Mars bars does to you. Really
nah, mate, pure energy, man. Pure energy. No Red Bull stuff for me. Not today.
You wait for the come down, folks. It'd be a nightmare. It'd be like this.
Yeah, hit me like a ton of bricks.
Honestly, it's like hitting a wall. It really is. Anyway, I just saw a couple of other people pop in the chat. We've got the brilliant Brixish, loving all the stuff out on Instagram this week, especially your bit about Kerry Fisher as well, mate. That was very cool. I really like that. And we've got the awesome Brick Scene as well out there. Brick Scene, let me know what you think about the new Sesame Street. Because I tell you what, folks, it's going to be loads of talking about the Sesame Street. In fact, we'll pop over there a little bit later. Because I fancy getting that next Sunday. I've got to be honest. And I'm just wondering whether or not I'll stream it or not when I get it. Because I can get it in the morning. So anyway, we'll wait and see. We'll see what people think. I know a couple of people on the panel are interested in it. Anyway, that's for sure. So anyway, Solo, you've got the choice. You've got the choice. Where would you like to go? UK or across the pond to America?
Oh, let's go have a look at our cousin, shall we? Let's drop across the pond, I think.
We're going to go across the pond. Okay, we're going to go across the pond. We are going to go. This lady is a wonderful lady, folks. Honestly, I urge every single one of you lot out there to get over to her channel and, of course, give it a good old subscription. She is the wonderful, the very awesomely talented, the very mindful Cafe Con. Hey, Cafe Con. There she is.
Hey, everyone.
You are looking awesome. You really are.
Oh, thank you.
I'm loving the t-shirt as well. That looks pretty cool.
Oh, thank you.
But more importantly, the backdrop. Look at that, folks. Halloween's come early.
Yeah, just the spooky cafe.
I love it. It's a spooky cafe. I love it. It is.
Yeah.
And also, as well, is that a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle box I see to your left?
Yep. Been building it the last couple nights.
Oh, I think right. I actually think it's an underrated theme. The turtles, and I think it looks awesome. I like it. Anyway, we'll be talking about that a little bit later. I think it's absolutely brilliant. And you know, every time I look at it, I love it. I really do. The Iron Man mosaic you've got going on there in the background. Honestly, it is a very classy piece of Lego, Cafe Con.
Thank you.
I think I'm the only one in the world that hasn't got one of these mosaics, folks. I don't think I've got the thumbs for it. That's what it is. Solo's built Darth Maul. In fact, he's got it on the background there. God, anyone would think Solo's been watching people and how they set up their studios, but no, he's doing a good job there. I'm like it. Oh, look at that. So actually, I've just spotted that, Sai, you've got a brilliant looking set going on there, the train set. Oh, man, Brett's Field, if you're out there, take a butchers at that. That's fantastic. Now, I've got to say, folks, I actually used the word this week in my Lego haul. I've got a Lego haul probably coming out, I don't know, Tuesday or Thursday, one of the two. Might even be Wednesday this week. And I say, they take a butchers of what I've been buying. And if anyone that doesn't know what butchers means, especially my friends in America, it means taking a look. So I kind of threw that in there, only because of butcher from the boys. But that's quite a different thing altogether. So anyway, the lovely Cafe Con has joined us. We've got two places to go to. Where would you like to go to, Cafe Con? We can go south of London, or we can go north of London.
Let's go north.
We're going to go north. Okay.
True north.
This man better spit out what he's got in his mouth at the moment. He's just taking a mouthful of fish and chips, I think. Anyway, this guy is a really good mate. We've got a couple of really good ideas coming up in the new year, folks, on something different I don't normally do. And I do love a collab, I really do. And this is one that's going to be coming up, well, we see months away from now, folks, but it's going to be one of these nice little things and something that I don't do, that I do want to do, but all will be revealed in the future, my friends. Anyway, this guy, how can I describe him? Well, at the moment, he's got a mouthful of food, he has, and he's desperately trying to work. Whatever you do, Tech, please don't get a bad stomach on my account. But anyway, look, this guy's so cool. Check him out. The only problem I've got with him is he doesn't know how to wear a hat. But that's because I'm not as cool as what he is, folks. And certainly not as good looking, that's for sure. He is the awesome Thomas. He is Tek Productions.
Hey, Greg, how you doing? Hey,
Sorry,
everybody.
that's one of the most long-winded intro I've ever done.
I appreciate it nonetheless. I turned my cat around for like 2 seconds and I absolutely hated it. And I thought, no, I'm not doing it.
It's not good for branding.
No, it's not. It's not.
I don't know if anyone's noticed this. My branding now is wearing polos because no one ever seems to wear polo shirts. I thought I'm going to wear polos.
I've got so many like of those really loud, everyone considers hideous shirts. And I think I'm going to have to start making that my thing. Is bring out some of the loud and bold shirts.
I've always seen you as being the guy that wears the striped shirts.
I do have a couple of pinstripe shirts. Yeah.
You always wear striped shirts. Now, if I was to say what, like, say, I don't know, someone like Solo. Solo's got a shirt that he wears about 90% of the time. It's like a motorcycling one or something like that. What Solo? What is it?
Valentino Rossi's
honestly, it's like a comfort blanket for him. I'm sure it is.
I'm feeling like the really odd one out here. I know Martin's wearing grey, but I need something colourful. I might go change.
Well, I don't know. You clash with your background, that's for sure, mate. It'd be like a chameleon. You remember that song, didn't you, Si? That one, Come a Chameleon. Yeah.
Come on, me.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Young kids watching this will be going, what the hell's he going on about? Yeah, the 80s, folks, check it out, Google it. It was a fun time for everyone, believe me. Unless she was a Tory. But anyway, that's another story. We've got one other place to go to, so I might as well take us there to the south of London. This guy is a top guy, folks. Honestly, he's the artiste amongst the group tonight. He really is, and he is going to be continuing to build some Technic set. I think Solo's building some Technic set, judging by the way he's looking at it. Anyway, he is the talented, the ever-present, the ever-pheasant even Family Bricks, aka Matt Elder.
Hey, how are we all going?
We're good, mate. We are very good. How are you doing?
Yeah, good. It's just managed to get away last weekend and things for a few days and that, and then it's just feels so much better coming back, having had a bit of sleep for a change.
Yeah, fantastic, mate. And that because you've got a new video out about what is it, Alton Towers or something like that, isn't it? Oh,
so yeah, they've all gone out, and just one of those things where you just get all the video and the footage and things like that. It's like, if I don't get this out quick, then it's just going to sit there in development hell. So got them all out. And then somebody came and said, like, you are a Lego channel. You are planning on doing Lego again soon, aren't you?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's just sometimes, folks, we just don't always build stuff. Like, take Solo, for example. He's kind of gone through this, how can I put this, groove of building this set over here. Look, it's got a new camera angle he's showing us tonight as well, folks. Look at this. Look at that. Looks good, doesn't it? I like it. I do like your mic. That's a really cool looking mic, Solo. I'm really liking that. Good stuff, mate. Really liking that. You got
keeping the mic off. I've got a lot of bag rustlings.
No, that's cool, mate. One day, folks, we're gonna paper ones. That's it. We'll go like that. And of course, talking of Technics, look at this for a Technic set, everybody. Matt Elder. Look at it. It just looks like a cloud of Technics things. I couldn't even describe it.
Yeah, it's starting to get to the point now where putting on some more of these actual coverings to make it look like what it's meant to be.
Oh, it looks awesome, mate. That's what it looks. Well, good luck to you. I've got no idea what it. I know what it's going to be, but I can't see that it's going to be that. But that book, the instructions alone looks like it will hold a door open.
Yeah, well, this is only it's only half of it, because you've got two of them. So you've got that book there, which has got 660 steps, and then you got the next one, which has then got goes up to, I think it's 1,200.
1,200 pages.
Steps. No, they're about 340 pages each. So.
Oh, no one likes to show off with your big Technic sets. All right.
Don't worry, I'll be here for the next 4 streams.
Who's got the longest reach with their cranes with their sets? Your one, Solo, or Matt's?
No, Matt's is definitely the biggest.
Matt's has got the biggest one. We'll leave it there. You know what I mean? No one likes a show off. Anyway, where else should we go tonight? Well, I don't know about you lot, but Titanium looks like he's got the head wearing the head of Solo Brick Builder tonight, which is kind of funky. I'm liking that. So what am I going to be doing tonight? Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do tonight. We'll take a look at this a little bit later, maybe. I got given this. I got given by this by a fan. I don't know what is the term, right? What do we call them? Do we call people fans of our channels or subscribers? Because to me, I don't like calling them subscribers. That sounds a bit weird. It sounds a bit too formal for me. I'm about as formal as a kick up the backside. I am, folks. I really am. Or a clown's nose. But what do we call people that watch you?
Viewers? Oh, sorry.
No, viewers. Viewers is a good one.
Viewers,
yeah,
viewers. Yeah.
Oh, there you, Cafe Con. Viewers, fans. I don't know, fans.
Subscribers, but Doc gave us a new name. We're the Caffeinators now.
The Caffeinators. The Caffeinators. Oh, I like it that. The Caffeinators.
Yeah, they're the people who watch CC. It's a brilliant name, I think.
Yeah. What can I call my ones? The Londinians, I suppose. The Londinians. The Londinians. I call them Londinians then. What would the Titanians? I can think of one for a short abbreviation for titanium, but that would probably be socially unacceptable.
We started early tonight.
Yeah, we started early tonight, folks. And do you know what I did? Solo, I watched again the last 10 minutes of your stream off on Wednesday last night, and I was in tears watching that.
It was great. It was amazing.
Check out Solo's. Well, check out everyone here in the panel, folks. Every one of us. We're all honestly. I say that I'm picking myself up a bit here, but anyway, no. Please do check out everyone's. In the description below, you'll find everybody's links to their channels, folks. But what I will say is Solo Brick Builder, he does this midweek stream, and all I would say is just watch the last 10 minutes of it, folks. It was absolutely hilarious. And I tell you, someone who was in there as well was this chap here, Louis 2x4. He was in there, and he had a how can I put it? I think I called it an awkward ringtone, I think it was, wasn't it? And I was just in stitches. It was like a whole bunch of boys. It was being absolutely ridiculous.
The vibrate of the century, amazing.
It was. Anyway, Louis, I've got a question for you, Louis. This here is my sig fig. This is my sig fig. In fact, I posted one of these out today. There's my sig fig, and I think Louis, if that's your sig fig, you and I have got good taste in what we use for our sig figs. Oh, there we go. Come on, zoom in. There we go. It's kind of there. All right, let me do that. It's like I'm trying to play magic with it zooming in. But anyway, you get the idea anyway. So no wonder I'm always having trouble finding these. If I think a lot of people use that particular torso as their sig figs. But anyway, so what I'm trying to get to about 5 minutes ago, folks, is that I walked into work and a friend of the channel, a Londinian, actually came up to me. He said, "Right here, you can have this if you like." I said, "You sure?" Anyway, so it's Alan Maynard. Alan Maynard, if you're out there, my friend, and I know you watch the channel quite a lot, and I tell you what, folks, I won't tell you what he does for a living or anything like that. He obviously works in the same office as I do. But what I will say is that he does the most important job in the whole of our office, as far as I'm concerned, especially in the city of London where obviously I work. And what he does is he always keeps us safe, and it's one of the most underrated jobs that he does. And Alan, I just want to say thanks, mate. So anyway, that's that. So thank you so much for that. And I'll probably, I don't know, maybe do a speed build out of it or something like that. But I appreciate that. Thank you very much. So anyway, Sai, tell me about your week, because I've noticed the video's starting to roll back out again.
Yeah, it's just been a bit hard to do videos with the eye being a bit dodgy and stuff. But yeah, no, there's loads to video. I'm starting to video my December stuff as well at the moment. So because December is going to be quite busy. And yeah, I mean, during the week then we were all on Solo stream, which was hilarious. And then yeah, I was looking forward to today. So it's been an interesting week getting back into it.
Yeah, I think you and me are going to be streaming tomorrow together as well, because we got you on. So tomorrow, folks, 3 p.m. UK and Ireland, of course, and which is 10 a.m. EST USA time. It's the Transatlantic live stream. It's back, number 13. Unlucky for some, quite useful. In fact, it's Halloween next week as well. And yeah, and so it's going to be our special guest for that one. So I can't wait for that. In fact, I tell you what, Sai, I'm gonna kick off the spooky thing. I think I'm going to build the I forget the name of it now. The spooky car. Tek, you bought it recently. The supernatural race car, I think it's called.
Yeah, supernatural race car. Yeah, that was a cool set, man. I really can't wait to crack that open.
Yeah, I'm gonna build that tomorrow, and then I'll probably get that as a speed build or something like that in the week. Because I think there's going to be a bit of heavy side stuff coming out next week, and then of course we've got the next Saturday. I think, sorry, I think as long as you're still free, you know, I know a few of you that are here are going to be joining in as well. We're going to be doing a Halloween stream as well. That's going to be kicking off at 3? No, 4. We changed it to 4 till 7. That's going to be. And then, well, I suppose, I know, Matt, you said you might be in it, but I think then straight after that, you'll be doing your drawing one. You changed your time recently, haven't you?
Yeah. Started at 7 because if it goes long, which it usually does, then you know, it'd be nice to be in bed before 1 rather than 2 or 2:30. Yeah.
No, that's cool, mate. Especially having kids as well. I don't know you lot out there with kids. Kids don't care if you wake up the next day with a hangover or anything like that. They just want to get up and get ready and do stuff. You know? So there's no rest for the wicked. There really isn't. But so yeah, so it's going to be cool. And then of course next Sunday we've got the 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street coming out. So what do we all think about that then? Do we like Sesame Street? I mean, do you think Lego's done a good job of it? I've got a critique. There's only one. But I've not really looked at it in depth. So, Sai, you're a man on the pulse. What do you think of the new 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street?
I really like it, but there's way too many stickers. It's only half of what it was. It's almost the same price as a modular. So where's the rest of it? They're missing minifigures. And what the hell is Oscar? Like, he's just a Technic ball, or he's not Technic ball. He's BB-8's body on. It's ridiculous. They should have given us a head in a bin, trash can, Jay, in a bin, and given us a body for him if we want to stick him. Because I've seen him out of that trash can before.
Yeah, no, so have I.
I think it's a rip-off. I think they copped out. I don't think they've done a good job of it at all.
Oh, now I'm thinking I might not bother getting it. Exactly what I thought. Grover is like, since when has Grover got a head like a balloon? What's going on there? It looks like he's like he was all shriveled up and someone's sort of blowing him up with a foot pump or something like that, and he's gone round and smooth all the time. It's like he's had. It's like he's got very old. And they've kind of injected his face with filler or something like that.
Where's Mr. Hooper?
Yeah.
The count.
Where's the count? That's what I wanted.
Yeah, I wanted the count. The count, absolutely, I wanted in it. Right, so next week is Halloween. Hello, marketing, Lego, and then the other one, Mr. Snuffleupagus.
Yeah,
it's like my favourite. I just love him. He was like the enigma of Sesame Street. But anyway, what does the chat think about it? Anyway, that's what I want to know. More importantly, what does the chat think about the 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street? Is there uproar out there, or are we all liking it?
I think from what I've seen, the people in LAN who got it, they seem to like it. You know, the whole sticker situation is something I don't like, because a few stickers are fine, but there's way too many stickers in this set. Way too many. And you know, the Sesame Street signpost is a signpost, but the 1, 2, 3 above it, I think, is a sticker. And you know, come on, it's expensive. The set's expensive. The original opened up and had hinges, and it looked great. And as I say, it's 120 euros, which is 120 pounds or dollars. That's nearly the price of a modular. So why not give us a full building?
Yeah, no, okay. That's some good points there. I'm liking that. But we have to take a note of this one, Solo. How many stickers does it come with? I mean, it's like one of those Disney catastrophes where it comes to like 50 stickers or something insane like that.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Okay, that's interesting. I was like, Tech, you're a man with your fingers on the pulse. What do you reckon of it? Are you a fan or are you on the fence? What do you think?
I want the figures, but I don't really remember Sesame Street being a huge part of my life as a kid. But
you must be young.
yeah, mate, you were for old. No, I obviously I remember it. I remember more so the Muppets, I think, than Sesame Street.
Hold on. I just thought, were the Lego ideas never meant to come with stickers?
I don't know.
Not as many as that. The Big Bang Theory had a few stickers, but like this seems to have stickers. Like
Rogue. Now I know your favourite set, Rogue Runner, and actually I know that Tech here, he quite likes a set. He bought 3 of them recently. That's the Steamboat Willie. How many stickers was in that set?
I thought that was all printed.
I'm sure Lego ideas are meant to be all printed.
It better be
Yeah,
good.
But what do you reckon, Cafe?
Well, I was just gonna say I have Steamboat Willie as well, and I don't remember there being any stickers.
I'm pretty sure there is.
They all look like prints.
Yeah, they are.
The one's visible on the box anyway. Look.
I still try to get that set. That'll come out one day. Maybe I'll just have to go and buy it from Smith's or something. Was the Steamboat? Do you know, every time I go to say, I always go to say Jet Set Willie. That shows you how old I am, folks.
Jet Set.
Love that game.
Just anything with the word Willie in it can be slightly controversial for me, believe me. But Tech, oh, here we go. God, look at that. See, instant flex. There we go.
Okay, so first he's one-upped me on the lights, and now he's one-upped me with the built set. Cheers,
I did get this day one.
I don't know about that. I think he's put the funnel around the wrong way, but we won't go there just yet. Oh, there we go. Oh, I didn't realise he goes up and down.
Yeah, man. It's got little wheels.
Oh, I didn't even know it did that. That's
It's
cool.
got little wheels underneath it. It's really cool. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that looks really cool, man. Did you ever do a video on that?
Yeah, there is it. Yeah, I did do a video on it. Yeah.
Oh, I like him that. Anyway, I know Roadrunner. That's his favourite set. And I tell you what, folks, do check out Roadrunner's channel as well. Because I tell you why. He actually explained. I'm pretty sure. Tell me if I'm wrong, Road. But I think you actually did a video as to why you think that is the best set that Lego's ever done. And I like that sort of thing. It's a cool thing to do. Oh, here we go. Steamboat Willie is no longer available on Lego's website. Getting it's retired. Yeah, I did hear it.
It did retire really quickly.
Yeah, and maybe I'm going to have to get a very good gift with purchase and try and buy one off Tek. But that's a discussion for another time. Yeah, what else is going on out there? Actually, was it an exclusive?
No.
Was it? Oh, it wasn't. So could I potentially get it from the Entertainer?
Yeah. I don't know about the Entertainer, but I've seen it in Smith stores, and my local Bendels have still got it in stock there as well, or Frenwicks, whatever you want to call them. They've still got it in stock down there. I keep looking at it. It's like, do I buy another one? But yeah, I've got that one. I don't need another one to be fair. So, yeah, no. If you look around, they are still in stock. I think you could even. Was it on Amazon? I can't remember. But yeah, they are still around.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I tell you what, I don't know if anyone ever notices this, but if you ever look on Amazon at a set that's retired, the first thing you ever see is like light kits for it or something like that. It's quite off-putting. But yeah, do check out Roadrunner's channel, folks, for that. He does. He doesn't just do Lego as well. He does all sorts of things. But what he does do is spot on, and he also does some nice stuff on Star Wars as well. So anyway, and you know what? Check out everybody's channel if you can. Check out everyone in the panel. All the details down in the description below. And check out his channel. I'll tell you a really good channel, folks, who I love. And that's one of my favourite New Zealand channels. And that is called the Brick Scene as well. I think they're awesome. They are. Louis 2x4. He does some good stuff as well. He's a very good streamer. And Louis, by the way, just while I think of it, I hope you had a good day today, my friends, with what you said you was going to be up to on Wednesday night. Anyway, so what else we've got there? We've got British in the house there. British, I'm loving your new avatar, my friend. I think you should do that as well. I think it's quite becoming. We've got Ray Monday out there. He says, all the money Lego makes, and they can't get a brick. Yeah, I didn't realise it had so many printed, or rather so many stickers, Si. So I'm definitely factoring that in as to why we get it. But maybe we'll take a look at that in a mo or something like that. But so anyway, Cafe Con. How's life been in America? Because all we get to hear about out there at the moment is all this stuff going on with Trump and people's mics being turned off and stuff like that. It's all shenanigans.
Yeah, it's pretty hot here right now. I wasn't expecting it because it's supposed to be fall, and moving from Florida, I thought I was getting away from the heat, but it's all right. And yeah, I was off today, but I had a lot of running around to do because it was Mr. Cece's birthday, so went and got some stuff for him.
Are you allowed to tell us what you bought him?
Yeah, he really likes to be crafty. So I went to Michael's, and I think his aunt taught him how to crochet, and Michael's had a like a booklet for Star Wars and learning how to make like little crochet Star Wars figures. So I thought that was kind of interesting, just to keep him busy because he gets bored very easily.
I'm saying, man, I've never, yeah. I mean, I see people doing it. I see people doing it on the train in the morning, and I always think to myself, God, they got a lot of time on their hands. But yeah, I tell you, does he find it quite relaxing? Like you find building Lego relaxing?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I was gonna get him like some wood to build a birdhouse, but I feel like I wouldn't know what type of wood to get, and I don't want like the easily splitting type and whatnot. So I just got him something that would be easy.
I tell you who's good with wood, and that's the chap below you here. Oh, Tek. He knows it. He knows it. I mean, look what he's done with the background, folks.
He knows the handle is wood.
I knew. Honestly, you go around his house, and it's like walking into one of those Swedish builders. It is. The fact it's mandatory that you've got to wear a towel is neither here nor there. But anyway, he's got his light on as well. I like it. He's reflecting, folks, with the lights. I'm loving it. Look, we've got Cafe Con Lego. She's got lights. We've got Solo with lights. He can't make up his mind. He's just like the disco man. We've got blue lights from Tek. We've got green lights from Sai. He's getting the spooky feel of things. And we've got good old cool white and grey with Lego Fang UK. Everything I'm saying tonight, rhyming, it's doing my head in. It's diabolical, as they say in boys. We've got the lovely, wonderful, I should say. It probably is lovely, actually. Tony Raven McCullum. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you here. How's your week been? So all about it. But yeah, here we go. So let me go back. I've lost the chat for a second. Hold on a minute. Anyway, while you're here, folks, while you're all watching out there, all 32 of you, do us a favour, give us a thumbs up, will you? Guys, some more. And also as well, like I said, do check out everybody's channel because I love every single one of you lot out here in this world. I really do. So who's that making all that racket? Is that you, Martin, or is that you?
No, that's not me.
Not me. I'm fighting the bloodstream.
It may be me.
Oh yeah, that was you, Martin. Yeah, so we've got big stuff in the house as well. What's that? I'm in my car picking up food. Oh, okay. Was that food that's falling on the floor or something? Or you're out shopping at the moment? Where are you shopping anyway? Because I heard this week, Scott, that there is a lot of good Lego sales going on in Sainsbury's. I don't know why. Why is this week been? I've just honestly, folks, I'm not joking. Last night I finished the Lego haul. Right, I come home today and I've got a load of Lego that's been delivered, and I just might need to do another one before next week. What Prime is knocking money off left, right, and centre off sets, aren't they? And
I think. Do you mean Tesco have got deals on this week? Not Sainsbury's.
Yeah, I think Sainsbury's have done some good stuff, but Tesco. What did I buy? I haven't bought anything from Tesco's this week, but what have you bought this week, Tek? You're always buying stuff.
I am always buying stuff. I think this week I've been pretty good so far. I've been Tesco have got a third off a lot of their toys. No, yeah, a third off or 20% off. I can't remember what of the two.
20%.
20% is it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And because I've been looking for the Fiverr First Battle Pack, but I can't find any anywhere, which is really annoying.
Sorry, what set's that, Tek?
The Fiverr First Battle Pack is on discount in some Tesco's.
How is it?
Yeah, Sainsbury's took all their. They did like some crazy deals last week, and that's now stopped. And now Argos are doing an extra 10% off of Lego if you put in a code at the checkout. But yeah, Tesco. The other thing that I actually nipped out on just before the stream to go and look for, I was told by my informant, Brick Clicker, that Beaubaton's carriage, is it Beaubaton's carriage, or it's going to be £5 in B&M bargains.
Oh my god, that is deep.
Yeah, so they're doing like 75% off on some of their toys, and apparently they were showing it in some places for £20 beforehand, and now 20 quid. Yeah, I thought 20 quid was a good deal. And yeah, apparently it's going to be a £5, so one to look out for.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. That is, there's some good deals. And then who bought what out there this week? I'll tell you what I bought this week. I think this is one of my favourite deals of the week. I've been waiting. Sometimes, folks, the set comes out like ages. I really do. And when the price drops, snap it up. And that is the donut one, the Lego City donut set. And then it was 30% off it this week, so I got myself one of those. So yeah, and Amazon Prime Day, I think I only bought one set on that, and that was the EasyJet version of the X-Wing, the Poe Dameron one, which was quite cool. Yeah, so I got that. Spooky Sai, did you buy anything on Amazon Prime Day?
Nope.
You didn't get anything, no?
No, save my money. Black Friday's.
Yeah, we got Black Friday. This is the thing, folks. It's constantly wanting to hold back the tide of money for Black Friday. So here's a question for you, Sai. What set or set do you want to get on Black Friday?
I don't know. I really stuck. I really want to get the Death Star, but I'm probably about 200 quid away. But I don't know. Maybe Hidden Side stuff finish off the collection. Harry Potter finish off the collection. But I don't have my eye on one particular thing. Not yet, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see during the week that the castle that was about 41% off? It was, I think, about £60.
Wow. Where?
Hidden Side.
Yeah. I had to resist getting it. I was looking at it going, I think it was Amazon.
Amazon always reducing the castle.
Yeah, I would have. I might have bought that if I'd seen it. That said, I don't know. That is a good set. That's the set I've got my eye on for Black Friday. Definitely that.
I mean, probably what we need to do, because I did post it in a few places, is sort of set up a WhatsApp group or some sort of little thing where if we see deals pop up, we can just quickly drop it in and let each other know.
That's such a good idea. I'll be all up for that.
Yeah.
Stay connected.
What about Discord? Everyone's got Discord servers or something like that. Oh, here we go. This is good work. Why don't we all just stick it on Instagram? Or you can set up. Yeah, show that off, Sai. That look quite good.
I got that. That finished off my Toy Story 4 collection.
Nice.
Ooh.
So I like that because for you guys as well, if you have a Lego City, all of this is printed stuff. So it's a fairground that goes straight into your Lego City, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's literally all Lego this week. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you also do at John Lewis, if you the Millennium Falcon, the big one, it's down to about 509 if you have all the different promo codes and everything. I mean, that's been a tempting one to try to get, but it's still £500.
Yeah, I know it's a lot of money. What's going on there? What's going on there, everybody? Let's have a look, see what he's got. What's he got? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's back now. So make it small again.
Has anyone got the Lego magazine lately? Not the catalogue.
Yeah, coming through today.
Yeah. Have you actually looked through it?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
There's like not a lot of each theme, is there?
No, I mean,
They've
it's pretty
really
rubbish.
cherry-picked what they want to put.
Yeah. It's rubbish.
It's the Lego Club magazine.
The Lego Catalog
The
magazine.
quarterly catalogue that they usually send out. It's the first time I've got one in years, so I don't know what triggered it to get for me to
I never get it. I honestly, I never get it. For some reason or other, I never get it.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Is it the Lego Club magazine?
I'll go get it. Hang on a second. I'll go there.
Because I get the Lego Club magazine sent to the house, all right, and I haven't gotten this one yet. The last one had goats on it, Lego goats, which is pretty cool.
Nice. Is that the Elf Club?
Huh?
Did anyone see? Anyone on Instagram today? Did anyone see the posting from Brick Hive with the pirate ship?
Yeah, the dog.
The dog. What the hell is that all about?
Well, I don't. I feel like Lego does like little hidden weird things like that. Like, Joey, Maniac for Bricks, he had pointed out that the Friends plane had a little like dollop of, I don't know. It's supposed to be like a poop swirl or something, but it's because the plane had a bathroom, and then I guess it instructs you to put what I guess a lot of people use is ice cream. That part people use it for ice cream, but I guess it's also used for.
It's used for poop. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the ice cream bag. And the ice cream bag came with a little dog. So you've got this. It's a quandary as to you use it as an ice cream, or to use it as a dog poo. You know. I know what I'd rather do. Use it for ice cream, but that's me all over. I see someone who loves their ice cream. That's Sai O'Connor. I think on my first day, he was eating ice cream. I mean, how good is that to eat ice cream all the way through a stream? I think what we do next summer, because Cafe Con, summer left here like 2 weeks ago. It really did. It's been hellish weather ever since. And when we do a stream next year, Si, of which we'll be doing obviously quite a few, we'll do one. Maybe we should do one when we're all outside. We're all eating ice cream or something. We'll try and build a set eating ice cream or something like that. Yeah. But anyway, it will come to fruition next year. Ben and Jerry's eat your heart out. That's all I can say. Yeah, it's true. BFAB's completely right. It's the same thing. It's the same mold anyway. That's for sure. Anyway, lots of love for BFAB out there. How you doing, BFAB? Anyway, mate, you well? You're good. Yeah. Oh, take off. What's that all about? I said I think it was a little cheaper because it was open in customs, but everything is still sealed. I didn't get it until Christmas. Oh, what's that, take off? Sorry, I missed that. What have you bought? What have you got? What's coming your way, take off? That's what I want to know. And is it Star Wars? More importantly. But yeah, no, it's cool, man. It's good. Right, okay. Solo, I think as soon as you're building something, have you actually have you made any progress?
Yeah, I'm just at the moment putting the boom together. At the moment, I'm just kind of like assembling this to put onto the. It
looks like one of Bricks in Lithuania's lightsabers, if you ask me.
It does. It's just got a very hang on a second. How do you do this? Oh, damn! Don't tell me to put up. Yeah, it's just got a very slow activation. There you go.
That's old age days, mate.
Just got to keep stroking it. It will activate. There we go. There we are.
Look at that. What a wonderful device. Anyway, Matt, how's your construction coming along?
Yeah, we're just into the boring bit now because doing the headlights and everything, of which there's like 4 of everything because it's kind of symmetrical, which means you're basically building the same thing 4 times over, but usually there's just a slight little difference for the left and right side and stuff like that. So slowly but surely.
I'm glad you're not showing your boom off yet because I will feel very inadequate.
Yeah.
Thing here.
It'll probably take a couple of streams to build up to it.
Yeah, I bet.
So, Tek. So, Tek, what are you doing tonight? Anyway, what's going on there? Come on. The other night, every time, honestly, folks, every time he went like this, he'd disappear for a second, then he'd come back up into the camera view. I'm sure there was someone underneath him handing him up things. And next thing you do, you see that monorails of all things. I mean, that's got to be the ultimate flex I've ever seen on a stream. The monorail.
Yeah, that was quite something, wasn't it? I can't believe that. Like the elation of just like, it actually got really weird. Like just looking over and seeing monorail pieces in the room, and I didn't realize I had them. So that was quite good.
Could you imagine one day, right, we're sitting down, this is when we're old men and women, we're sitting down on a Sunday night, we've just watched Country File, and we're sitting there, we're thinking, oh, I'm gonna have some, I'm gonna have a cup of tea in a minute or something like that, get some biscuits there, and then we put Antiques Roadshow on, and then we'll see someone on there with a monorail or something like that. That'd be quite fun, wouldn't it? That's all happen one day.
It's me with my backwards cap on and I'm 80 and I'm like, oh, I've kept this for so long.
Yeah. Oh. And it takes batteries and everything. Mate, it'd be good fun. It really would be. What was that? Land of Sweet. Land of Sweet's out there, folks. Land of Sweet says, I got a 3.2 pound bag of dum-dum suckers. Sorry, I couldn't quite get that word out of my mouth. 3.2 pounds. That sounds like quite a lot. What's that in kilograms? Tek, do the maths for me. The metric maths. 2.2 pounds per kilogram.
I didn't know that.
It's about a kilogram and a half.
It's about a kilogram and a half.
Kilogram and a half. Come on, you ranks, get the metric system for the love of God, will you? But yeah, no, Big Fab, you got a new job or something like that? What's going on out there with you? Because I might be doing an interview soon with the Sesame Street game designer. Oh, that'd be good. He really do it, but we'll see what happens. Ask him about the stickers, Big Fab, because everyone here, I think everyone kind of likes Sesame Street. I think we're all liking it. But apparently, according to the orange guy over there, he reckons it comes with too many stickers. I'm interested. And ask him as well, what happened to Grover as well? Grover's got all smooth around. He's had his face injected with too many filler stuff, and he's gone round. He might be a balloon with a print on him. But anyway, let us know what you think about that, BFAB. Anyway, yeah, and do check out BFAB stuff, folks. God, he's on the pulse as well. Now, talking about being on the pulse, the tease for life. Look at that. It's got another week and another avatar. I never quite know the real tease or not, but yeah. Anyway, it's lovely to see you here. It really is. Good stuff. Anyway, and Louis, Rubber Ducky again. What's all this rubber ducky stuff going on? And Louis, is that your sig fig on there as well? I'd be interested to know. But yeah, good stuff. So anyway, we've got Rennie the Space Guy. Rennie the Space Guy, he's new. I like his thing. The Sesame Street is missing Grover. Yeah, Grover. I wanted Grover with the tin helmet. You guys remember that one?
Super Grover.
Yeah. Super Grover. Yeah, Super Grover. Like, very memorable character. But no, he's very, very cool. And he says, thanks, Will. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, we'd like to see that, BFAB. We really would. It would be awesome, as lots of people say. It's a bit of an overused word, but I do like saying it nonetheless. It really is. So anyway,
it was interesting when we were on Solo Stream a couple of weeks ago, and Sarah was on there, and she was telling us like how in the Netherlands they don't actually have Big Bird. It's actually its cousin who's sort of like blue and things. And it just makes you wonder, well, how many of these characters are sort of like the core characters, but then when they've gone to other markets, they're not there?
How can you have Big Bird not there? I mean, that's a lot of scenes cutting, isn't it?
Yeah, they got a completely different. It's what's the name of it again? It's they never had Big Bird. It's like Big Bird's cousin or something like that.
Yeah, it's a big blue thing. It's like Pino or Penny or something. It sounded like wine or something. But yeah, it's. Like, didn't even know about it. Like, I just pulled it up and had a look on Google.
What's the idea behind that? Is they say like calling it Big Bird is socially unacceptable or something like that?
No, it just looks like it never made it there because they actually. It's not like they take the American version and recut it. They actually completely have their own film production and they've got a different street and layout, but most of the characters are all the same, except for Big Bird. which is this blue one, and he's called, I think it's Peony or something.
It's like Pino or something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
I thought Pino or something like that was like the cousin of the little red one. Oh, but anyway, who knows? It's all changed since my day. Mr. Staphylopithecus is probably I don't know, a hairy-looking Dumbo or something like that. Who knows? Oh, Pino. There we go. Quick Steve. Oh, sorry, it came in and all of a sudden it flashed away from me. We've got a couple of new people out there as well. We've got the awesome Scott Davis. Hello, Scott. Good to see you, mate. And we've got the absolutely wonderful Brixo Studios. Brixo, I hope you're working hard, my friend. Anyway, I'm just hyped for the Winnie the Pooh idea set. I can't wait for that. There'll be a lot less stickers in that, that's for sure. I think that's going to be a great one, that is. But we'll take a look at the. Actually, do you know what? I'll bring. Let's bring it up, shall we? I'll pop onto the Lego website now, shall we? And just have a look at Sesame Street and kind of get it out of our systems, folks, shall we? VIP early access. Here's a question for you. Did any of you lovely people out there go and buy the Batwing or order the Batwing? I think, Martin, you've ordered the Batwing, haven't you?
So I was on mute.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, I ordered it Tuesday 12 minutes past 11, and it got shipped today at 2:30. So I'm not.
We'll get that next week sometime.
And I'm not paying £21 to get it delivered next day. It's a lot of money.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. Anyway, Lego's next day. It's not next day. It's next business day.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. 21 quid. I'm not paying that.
No.
But yeah, can't wait for it to come. We'll be building it.
Solo, Matt, Cafe? Did anyone else order the Batwing?
No, I'm going to wait until it's in promo.
I didn't either. I was going to. No quick purchase, so I'm like, there's no urgency to buy it then.
Yeah, exactly.
That's not a problem. Yeah. Really
it's still a set. And Brick was building it this week. I think his wife bought it for him in the morning, and he built it in the afternoon. Check out that channel, folks. Brick He's arguably the best YouTuber in the UK at the moment. We've got Lego Dad UK out there. Hello, Lego Dad UK. He says, I think there will be an expansion for the Sesame Street. Yeah, definitely. It's called the rest of it. The missing bits. How about that?
Can I'll let you into a little secret. I should be speaking to the designer, Ivan. Hopefully. Yeah, the guy who designed it.
Oh yeah.
I spoke to him before about his avatar.
Did he say Lego made a terrible version of it, or did he like it?
I don't know. I'm waiting to speak to him because he's been doing like TV shows and stuff. Yeah. So he's just trying to get that done. But yeah, it'd be really cool to speak to him. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, yeah. BFab's trying to organise an interview with him as well.
Yeah.
Has he spoken to him before? Or
I don't know. He put it in the chat there. BFab said that he's trying to get an interview done.
Yeah, I tell you what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to get some of these designers onto a live stream. How about some of that? Yeah. We can interrogate them. That's what I would do.
They're usually pretty good. A lot of the guys are just like me and you, aren't we? So we all do the we'll submit things, and yeah, it's all good.
Yeah. But anyway, talking of submitting things, I know there's a few people in the chat, and there's certainly some people here in the panel that have submitted some ideas for the Christmas Lego Ideas Christmas contest. One of which is Martin Cabbage Face. If he's out there, I know he's done one as well. Has anyone else done that? Tek, have you done one?
I'm going to submit the mosaic to the Lego art one that's up. I've not done the Christmas one, no.
Okay. Well, what's the Lego art one all about then? Is that like an art piece?
Just in the form, I haven't really read too much about it. Cabbage Face was telling me about it a couple of weeks ago when I was mentioned about doing the mosaic. And yeah, it's just something to celebrate the art theme this year, I think. So, but yeah,
it's very loose theme, doesn't it? It's very loose.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. I'll give you guys a sneak preview. The video showcase was going to come out today, but then I want to kind of add something because it's for M&R's contest as well. But
wow,
I think that's a bit more than a preview.
So
okay, that's
he's got a torso, arms and legs as well. That's pretty much all of it. But look at it, it's amazing.
That's so cool.
Oh, hold on a minute. I think, you see that blue strip, the blue strip that goes along the top? I think one of the Lego names around the wrong way on that.
Nah, this is tiles, so it's all right. I can't believe,
tell us the story about your mosaic that you did. You bought all the Lego.
I don't know if you're going to be able to see it because of the reflection on the glass, but I also did another mosaic that looks a little bit less impressive because it's on a lot smaller scale. I don't think you're going to be able to see this. But all the Lego writing, my OCD took overdrive, and all the Lego writing's all like readable, like from the same way.
Yeah,
that's
cool,
exciting.
Yeah,
that takes some doing. But I feel like now I've done that, I'm never going to be able to build one of those art sets without doing it. So the Darth Maul and the Kylo Ren one, I feel like I'm going to have to do it. I'm just glad the Beatles are all tiles, so I don't have to worry about it for that.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. The Beatles. I might get one of these mosaics. I don't know. I'm just not convinced. It's the thing that I need in my life. That's the only thing. I do like them though. I really like to look at them. I don't know. Maybe I'll get. I like the Marilyn Monroe one. If I was actually going to buy one, I'd get the Marilyn Monroe one. I think that's quite clever. I like that sort of art anyway. I love a bit of pop art. I really do. Give me a bit of Liechtenstein any day, folks. Honestly.
Yeah, I think the Marilyn one went on sale today too.
I've seen that for about £95 in different places.
Yeah, I think it's 89 or is it 86?
Yeah, it's on Amazon.
86.
Yeah, it's on Amazon. 80.
How many parts do you get in it?
They're well over 3,000, aren't they?
3,000.
3,190 parts.
Blimey, that's actually quite good. Imagine all studs though, aren't they?
Yeah, the majority of them are studs. The plate,
yeah,
these are really cool. Apparently, the back plates are quite cheap on Lego, on Bricks and Pieces.
Okay.
But these are really cool. These are gonna people are gonna use these in mocks so much for next level things like that.
Surely you can do like a big scene on them or something like that. Build a mock on them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. Like I said, they're so self-supporting. I know there's not much weight on this, but they support themselves really well.
Imagine.
I mean, they're the same size as what people do their Macropolis builds on. The thing is that they're one tile too thick.
Oh, okay. That was so close to being perfect.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, because it's a whole brick underneath, isn't it? And then it's a plate it's like a plate thickness on top of that.
Yeah, I think people like Kaz and that, when they first saw them, were quite excited, but then they quickly worked it out. It's like, you know what? They're a tile too thick.
I need to go into settings. Tek, you did one the other day. I think all you got to do is just go into the settings for the group and change the name in there. That's all you do.
Wait, sorry, I missed that.
Someone was just asking, how do you change the name on a group if
you click on the icon, the I button in the top right corner, and then it should just come up with a name, and then you just stick it in there, I think.
Yeah, wicked, awesome stuff. Right, so Martin's tweeting at the moment. He's telling everyone to get in on come and watch us. Cafe Con Lego. What have you got? Tell us a little bit about your feelings on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle set that you've got going on there. I'm a bit of a fan of these sets.
Okay. Well, this set I actually really wanted the it's not a turtle and bill, but the like the wagon, it's like a pizza wagon thing that they have. But
it's a funny name, isn't it? Because it's like a van meets a train carriage kind of thing, isn't it?
Right. Just trying to see if someone might know it in the chat. But yeah, so this set because I just want all four of the turtles, and I figured it'd be nicer just to get a full set, so then I can get something to build as well. So I got this one, and it has a mech. I don't know who the character is, to be honest. Who's in the mech, because I think this is from like one of the newer Nickelodeon shows. As far as the villain, but it came with Raphael and Donatello, and the little side builds are pretty cool. Raph has like a little glider, which is interesting. And then Donnie has like a little go-kart thing and has a staff on the side with a spear in the back, and then he has a spot for his skateboard.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah. So it's pretty neat, and it comes with April as well. Little young April.
Oh, very nice.
So,
I like that.
Yeah.
Now, the reason I'm a fan of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, not just the comic, and the comic actually was a lot darker than the cartoon. But recently, probably about, I don't know, 4 weeks ago or something like that, I did a Popping Polybag episode, and I included the Ninja Turtle in that. I think it was Michelangelo. The one with the orange band, kind of the Joker of the gang, my favourite kind. And yeah, I thought it was really good. And I kind of then I got me looking at the back catalogue, and I thought some of those sets were pretty good actually. I was pleasantly surprised. I thought it was really cool. So yeah, no, I definitely recommend the Teenage Mutant Ninja. A bit like SpongeBob Pants and all them lot. There's some funny little themes out there that kind of came and went. Well, a bit like this one, folks. Actually, maybe I should start having a bit of a salt through on this one. There you go. Look. That's Galaxy Squad. Now, Titanium, you told me a little bit about Galaxy Squad. What are they all about?
So, Galaxy Squad was the last space theme that happened, and the idea was there was this invading alien bug force. So then there were 4 separate teams, each color-coded, that fight off the alien force, and each vehicle could kind of split off into 2 other vehicles. That was the thing with Galaxy Squad.
And on that note, because I know that you, Greg, and you, Martin, like your mechs, I want to show you this one, which is relevant. It's one of the Galaxy Squad mechs.
Wow. Hold on,
that's a nice one.
Yeah, that is. I tell you, I really like that. That's got some nice parts in it as well. Look at the green elements on that, folks. It's amazing.
Yeah, cool. And you can continue talking, Jay. I'll just show this off.
Yeah, that particular one was the CLS-89 Eradicator mech, one of the Orange Team vehicles. Each team kind of had a thing they did. Red team was kind of reconnaissance and scouting. Green team was defense and heavy artillery. Blue team was strategy, lots of technology. And then orange team was firepower.
Ooh, I like it. Good idea. I tell you, they look good, Sai. And you know what, Sai? It looks even better, the fact that you're wearing orange and they're orange outfits. It's cool.
It's like I planned it. It's like I planned it.
Honestly, you should be something like the editor of Vogue or something like that. You're so fashionable. Honestly, he's fashionable lean is what it is. Hey, we've got Mr. Berry in the house. I saw a Mr. Berry appear. There he is. There again. Someone else who's changed their avatar. It's confusing me. I'm not quite sure what Mr. Berry. What is your avatar actually meant to be? I can't say it's a piece of wood or something. Can anyone tell me? Is that like a? I don't know.
It looks like a quarter.
Okay.
Like a quarter on a piece of wood.
Yeah. Yeah, or button or something. Mr. Berry, can you please tell us what your avatar is? Anyway, whatever it is, it looks cool. It's certainly individual, that's for sure. Lots of love out there for Mr. Berry, and we'll get lots of alerts. What's going on? Someone's changed the name of a group. Good stuff. Looks like we're doing some crazy deals, which is nice to see. Nice one. Whoever set that up, thank you very much. We've got Mandalorian. It's kicking off in season 2 in 2 days. So that means 2 things that a lot of Lego YouTubers are going to be doing this week, folks. 1, there's going to be lots of spooky stuff coming, and 2, there's going to be some Mandalorian sets being built. So yeah, what are we all looking forward to with the Mandalorian season 2? Tek, let's start with you. You like a bit of Star Wars, don't you, mate? You like a bit of Star Wars.
Just a little bit, just a little bit. I really like the first one. I'm going to make a conscious effort, like this weekend and next week, to rewatch the first season, because I think I only watched it all the way through once. I think I watched the first couple of episodes. I managed to like VPN it from America, and then they like quickly stopped that. And then so I waited for the whole thing to air.
Because it's illegal, isn't it? That's probably why they did that.
No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Maybe it's swiftly on. And then I think I watched it again. I think I actually watched it the whole way through when it finally aired in the UK. So.
Oh right. Okay. Cool. I like it. I think it's brilliant. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I rewatched it back a couple of weeks ago, and it is actually really good. And I got to be honest, you know, a lot of people when well, I was one of them actually to a certain degree. I was less bothered about it, but in hindsight, maybe I should have been a little bit more. And that is when the Razor Crest ship came out, he really should have been. His armor by that point was upgraded actually quite quick into the season, so he should have really. And also as well, he should have had a face print because there was a bit of a reveal at the end of it. So the face I could forgive, but I do think that the armor. Certainly, especially in the next wherever the new sets will be. That's it. And I've got to be honest, right? And I tell you what, Tek, when you watch it, let me know what you think. But right on the first episode, folks, if anyone out there remembers this, please do let me know. In the beginning, in the first episode, there's a feeder that comes along, and it's bright yellow, and it's being driven by a droid at the front. It actually was more yellow than my polo shirt, and it looks awesome, absolutely fantastic. It really does. And there's one speed. I think it looked great. I really do.
I tell you, did anyone actually notice? And John Favreau has just recently come out and said that no one noticed one very specific Easter egg that they put in on the very last episodes. It was very, very clear. It was a very good Clone Wars, early Clone Wars reference.
Well, give us a clue because I might spot it.
It was all to do with the droids. So you know the droid where he's going down, pushing the pole through the lava.
Yeah. And their arms and legs.
Yeah. So that the noise that droid made was actually Ahsoka Tano's droid, traitor droid from the season 1 when R2-D2 goes missing, and no one picked up on that.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, I was really surprised that no one picked up on that because I mean, you know what these people are like? They comb through every last little Easter egg, little references, and all that, and no one picked up on it. And then John Favreau came out on it. He sent out a tweet. No one picked up on this. I was just like, that's astounding.
Yeah, that's not the sort of Easter egg I get. I need something a bit more blatant than that.
Yeah. Have the Millennium Falcon fly across the screen. Oh, that's a good Easter egg.
Yeah, that's it. That'll do. Yeah, what's he doing there? Actually, I mean, to be fair, the Millennium Falcon was around in that time, so there's no reason why it shouldn't be. I think all sorts of crossovers can happen in that time zone because it's the time between not Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and The Force Awakens, isn't it? So, and to be fair, folks, in all honesty, you got to the Return of the Jedi, and it's like, yes, everyone's happy. The Ewoks were a happy old bunch, weren't they? And then, like a few years after that, the universe, the galaxy, as they like to call it in Lucas land, wasn't any worse off, really better off, was it? Arguably, what do you reckon? Well, blimey, I mean, the Schoolcraft. That's a good flex of there. Blimey, I didn't even know YouTube had that many in it. Nice one. So yeah, what do you reckon then, Tek? God, who's rattling away there? What do you reckon, Tek, will be something that comes out of season 2? What's going to happen? Are we going to see some Jedi action or what?
Yeah, there's going to be Ahsoka's going to be in it, and I think that if the rumors are anything to go by, they're going to set up for the Ahsoka and Sabine Wren spin-off, the Rebels spin-off, whatever that like materializes to be. I've forgotten the guy that played Jango Fett's name. Solo will probably be able to tell me. He's confirmed in it, so Boba Fett's going to probably be in it. Although it could mean that Rex could be in it as well, which would make sense, as the last time we saw Rex and Ahsoka together, they were that's miles away, but they were obviously very good friends in like through Rebels and stuff. So
yeah,
it would make sense if they were still together at some point. But yeah, it should be interesting, and they've done a really good job in keeping things quiet, which makes it really exciting to go and watch, because literally anything could happen, and it gives me a lot of hope considering how well they like hid Baby Yoda from everyone. Like they kept things very, very secretive, which is one thing that Disney have been pretty good with.
Yeah. The thing is, at the moment, with all the status of the world at the moment, you can cordon off quite a big area. Can't you?
Yeah.
Like that. So yeah, it's interesting to see. I'm looking forward to the new Batman movie as well. I think that's going to be quite good.
One thing I will say that was I dare say a little bit jarring, but we're seeing the Mandalorian on a boat, and I don't know why, but like out of all the
Mon Calamari.
Yeah, but out of all the like machinery and technology that they've got in Star Wars at that point, to see someone go across the water in a boat,
you had a joy,
the Skywalker,
like that, pushing it through a lava.
Yeah, I'm a bit like, is that really? Is that? And the other,
it's low tech. That's what you got to look at. It's low tech. It's cheap.
yeah.
I think it's something. I think it was something mentioned. I don't know, whoever reads like all the books and all the comic books. I think it was some sort of. I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, I think that it was also doing Mon Calamari, and they got a boat for the people that don't go under the water. It's something like that. But I haven't read the book. I've just listened.
The other one that made me laugh was the Persona Speeder Chase, and they've got the treads on the bike. There's no convincing me that is more efficient than something that hovers, like friction-wise and like speed-wise. That's got to take so much more energy to get a. Am I thinking too literally about Star Wars? I think I am on a.
I know what you're saying. I do agree, but it just depends, doesn't it? You know, for example, take Karas. I can't even say the name of the city now. Coruscant, that's the one. Yeah, I nearly said cucumber then. Imagine that for a name. That'd be a strange place, wouldn't it? But yeah, so you imagine there when you go to the lower decks of that city, you know, it gets a bit more real, to be fair, doesn't it? You know, a bit more real world, so to speak. So yeah, maybe you know, it's low tech at the end of the day, I suppose it is. I mean, basically, look, people these days, we all talk into our watches and pay for things on there. Back in them days, they had like a great big thing, like a mic thing that they used to talk into. So you know, it's technology. Look at Star Trek and Star Trek Discovery. I mean, there's a new series that's out there. It's season 3 of that. And you look at the 60s technology and the way they season 2 they did it very well anyway, mixed that technology from the 60s with the newer version of the Starship Enterprise in the Discovery universe. I think they did quite a good job of that. But blimey, there's me talking about Star Trek and we're all talking about Star Wars, but it's just the way it is sometimes, I suppose. But it just shows you how far ahead they were thinking when they did the original film, A New Hope. So yeah, good stuff, loving it. Now, I've got to be honest, Solo Brick Builder, your thing looks like, your crane, I should say. It's not a thing, it's more than a thing. It actually is something. It looks like it's coming together really, really well.
Yeah, basically the whole body. I'm just building the struts that come out the side of it, the stabilizer struts. But basically, yeah, it's all, you know, the boom is all there, the master's all on. It doesn't rotate yet because yeah, it's got little activation motors. But as soon as I got this all on, because it all works all together. So as soon as I get all this on, you guys can see it.
All right, cool, nice one, mate. Good stuff. I'm liking it. Right. So, Matt, what's going on with your build at the moment?
Well, I've managed to finish off the first book, which basically ended with putting some wheels on. So that was quite good. At least got that there. And so now starting to build the actual crane module itself that goes up on the top.
Wow. That is huge. It's got some big old wheels on it as well.
Yeah, it's about an inch shorter than the 1989 Batmobile, so it gives you a bit of an idea of how long it is.
Yeah, that is tough. That is big.
Yeah.
Is it heavy, Matt? Because it looks heavy.
Yeah, no, it is very heavy. That's what I was just thinking. It's sort of like, I'm just going to move the book back a bit, because most of it is like it's pretty dense in terms of every single little part in there, like you just got beams and pins and everything going in every directions, and then all the gears and stuff which run through the underneath. So the wheels doing in unison and things like that, and then the outriggers and that too have all got the mechanical gearing and that, so you can lower them all down at the same time.
Yeah, no, it looks great. It's quite a thing. And how are you going to display that, Matt?
Probably on a shelf with with one of the other Technic sets or something like that. So I don't know. It's just going to be depending upon how, when you get the actual crane on top, how far forward the boomer goes. Because on most of the other sort of cranes, it usually sits like at the back. So then when you've got the boom arm, it will still stay off the front. Whereas this one, I think, is just going to extend so far beyond the front. It will present a few more challenges. So.
Yeah, that's impressive. And is this today? Is this the biggest Technic set that you've built?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like I think when it was released, I think it was the largest Technic set, but now I think it's been superseded by the Lieber bucket one, and I think there's one other one maybe, but I'd actually managed to. I do have the crane from about 4 or 5 years ago. Which was at the time the biggest one, and yeah, it's more just going through and just putting them together. Like it's similar in terms of the Batmobile that there's a lot of stuff in there, so it looks the part, and it's not just flimsy, I guess. So I don't know, and it's just you know with it, like you're not going to sit down for 2 or 3 hours and finish it. Like it is going to be a pretty solid one. Like I think this is what stream number 4 that I've been building it with, like on the Friday afternoon, because that's generally the only time I get to really do them. So
yeah, it has been noted, Matt, you are milking it.
Well, I think if you were to do it straight, I think most people take about 20 to 24 hours to get it done. So
and it's horrendous how long these things take. Like Cafe Con, and you was building the big blue one recently. The name of which has gone. The Bugatti. Sorry, yes, the Bugatti. How long already did that take you to build?
Oh gosh, like 3 months.
Wow.
Really. But I did it like I started with a 12-hour stint on a live stream, and I think that just really burnt me out to wanting to deal with it for a while. So I took a few weeks off and just did other things.
Yeah. So was it a very unpleasant thing to have built?
Somewhat. It caught me off. The gearbox and everything.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think, you know what? I tell you what, folks, if I'm going to ever build a Technic set live on a stream, I'm going to build the gearbox first, because I think, as a rule, Solo, am I right in saying that the gearboxes are the first thing that you normally construct?
Yeah, generally on a car, the gearbox is always the first thing. Same as the bike, it's always the gearbox, transmission, drivetrain. It's always be that. Very, very complicated. Best to do that off stream, I think.
Yeah, no, definitely. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, in case you're wondering where Lego Fang UK's going, he's had to drop off quite soon. So anyway, Martin, please do check out his channel. There's 2 things actually, 2 cool things from Martin you should check out. One, he's got a really good idea up on the Lego's Ideas Christmas contest thing. So do check out that on the Lego Ideas stuff, and of course do check out his channel as well. So anyway, and then there was 7 of us. It's quite nice actually. I like a 7. I normally go for a 6, folks, but for some reason we ended up with 9 today, which is nice. Or I should say 8. Should learn to count, really, shouldn't I? That's why I need Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3, Sesame Street. So yeah, now we're kind of looking into it a little bit more. Maybe we should take a little look at it and take a little bit nearer. Oh, Moto's in town. Hey Moto, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Actually, let's have a look, see what's going on in the chat for a little bit anyway, because I've been all chat. And we've got Brick Studios. How you doing, Brick Studios? Brick Studios, have you reached your 4,000 yet? So I never known anyone have like 750,000 views on a video and still not make it to 4,000 hours. The maths just don't add up in my head on that one. But
yeah, well, I think what happens is, you know how YouTube is doing that little thing where you've got the videos less than a minute? I think he's appeared on that because it was like 47 seconds, but then any views he's gotten from that don't actually count to your overall watch time.
Oh, blimey. I didn't know that. Right. Oh, God, I didn't know that at all. Quick, make another version. Actually, it's a good question. Brick Studio, is there an episode 2? Has it come out yet? Or do we know what's happened? Did you mum get the backbeats and all that kind of stuff? That's what I want to know. It's important.
Which is why I think partially, like, you got a lot of views on that because they just implemented some of that, much like when they did the Reels thing on Instagram and some of the stuff on TikTok. Like, they really promoted out.
Yeah. So do you reckon he picked up some of that TikTok algorithm as well then?
Well, it's the similar sort of thing because that was relatively new. Again, I'm speculating, but I think that's how it sort of came to be.
Good stuff. Right, okay, well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to start shifting some Lego. Tek, did you actually manage to sort out all your monorail? Have you got a complete monorail track?
I have not looked at it, and to be honest, it's probably something I'm not going to get round to until like the new year, I imagine. Like I said, I think if I can piece together the set, I think I'd be more inclined to. If I can get the whole set together, then I think I'd probably sell it. Yeah, but then if I can only find the monorail and the actual like train, then I think and it works, and I keep it. I think because it would be quite a cool piece to have. I think.
Well, it sounds pretty cool to me. Anyway, it's nothing in it. I tell you what, right? If this has got all the parts in it, it's got some incredible elements in this set alone. Yeah, it's got some massive, great big pod things. Like, see these big things here, folks? Look at that, look. Yeah. What's that about? Anyway, we'll find out in a minute. I think it's like what you did the other night, Tek, just pulling stuff out of random boxes.
Oh, it's so much fun.
This is weird. It's like some sort of insect thing.
It is. It's supposed to be.
What was that called? The Crater Creeper. I had that.
Yeah, I have it too.
I ended up breaking one of the pieces by accident, though. One of those big leg pieces.
Yeah, that's cool, man. It reminds me of an Insecticon, something like that, from my Transformers days. Mr. Transformers. Oh, look, there's another bit of it. I've got no idea what this is. But it makes me think it's some sort of crazy Ninjago piece or something like that.
That's Chima.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why, maybe that's why I thought it was. Chima. I like it. God, oh, we've got Chima tonight, folks. We're going to go out for a Chima. Oh, look at this. This is cool. Oh, I'm liking this. It's got some fantastic wheels. Look at this. Look, I'm going to make this one bigger. I've never seen wheels like it, folks. Look at this. Oh, did he do a drop test there? Look at that. They're good, aren't they?
Cool.
Oh, man. This is brilliant. Hey, I'll tell you what, it's useful. These bricks there, those things. Honestly, they're like hen's teeth, they are. All sorts of things in here. What do you have? This here. We've got another manual. Don't know about that. And we've got something. Oh, that's weird. Oh, we've got a mech. Yeah, so I've got a mech. There you go. And I spy my little eye, everybody, a minifigure. Let's take a look at it. Well, I've never seen a minifigure like this before. Look at this. Hey, you got little Connor, or little O'Connor, I should say.
Oh, hey. Halloween.
It's like a bag of bones.
Bag of bones.
Hey, Daddy.
They did.
Say hi, Tek.
Hi, Dad.
Say hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Say hi.
Hi, Max.
Hi, Darren.
Hi, David.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Bob.
And who else is there? That's it. Oh, Jay. Say hi, Jay.
Hi, Jay.
Love you all. Your other favorite guys out there. Say hi to Cabbage Face Lego. Scott Davis out there, and Uncle B-Fab was there a while ago. Say hi, Uncle B-Fab.
Hi, Uncle B-Fab.
Yeah. Say bye.
Bye.
You off to bed?
Bye.
You off to bed?
Good night.
Oh yeah, you said hello to Matt, didn't you? Yeah. Love you.
He's so cute.
If I said that to my daughter, she'd just try and headbutt me.
Would you deserve it though, Solo?
I probably do.
Oh, look at this stuff. There's a poor excuse for a car. Look at that. We're going to be driving around in things like this.
That bigger vehicle you had with the big wheels, that vehicle actually goes inside, and then it can be driven out as like a little mini vehicle.
Oh, I see. Oh, like a little rover.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this. This is a quite cool element. Things dropping off left, right, and centre. I think it's it is a sticker. So I've got to admit, it looks like we've got a bit of a print on it, but yeah, nothing too special there. What else we got in here? Oh, got figures in here. This one looks a bit like Chewbacca. Wow, this is right couple of weird ones. This. That's quite cool. What a bike. Oh, I've actually pulled out a Star Wars figure that I haven't got. Tek, this is one for you. Who's this?
That is just a Wookiee warrior from the 20th anniversary. Well, I think it was in the 20th anniversary.
No.
Or is it a Rebels one?
It might have been the Wookiee gunship.
The Wookiee gunship. I got that last.
Oh, is it the Rebels one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It must have come in there. Look, he's got a gun. It looks like a gun from like the 18th century or something like that.
Yeah, musket.
The musket, that's the one.
They have those old rifles, don't they? The Wookiees use those very old. Yeah, those guns come in like some of the old pirate sets and things, didn't they? And the old, a lot of the older themes. That was one of the original guns.
Wow. I've got a couple of bikes here. Look at this guy here. This is pretty cool. I'm liking that.
That was a police polybag.
Okay.
I think I vaguely remember having that. I think.
Yeah. I've got this one as well. Well, this guy's got some lashes on him. Look at him. And but this is actually a very cool minifigure. This one. Well, I've never seen anything like this. This is going to be one for you, Titanium. Check this out. Okay. This is actually, as far as minifigures goes, this is actually quite cool.
Oh yeah, that's an alien bugoid. Goes with that crater creeper.
Now, is that what I mean? Is that like the alien race? I can't remember what they're called from Stargate. From the front. I'm trying to think of the name. Is it Nazgul? Nazgul? Can't remember the name.
Oh, I remember those, Darren. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of got that helmet look to it, hasn't it? It's just like, could be crazy.
I think so.
It's got 4 eyes. Wow, this is cool. Well, I know what this is. Look at this, folks. A microfighter.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
There's that one box that you had there, Greg.
Did you collect all these, dude?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I found that art. I was talking about an art shop. I get some Lego in on on Darren's stream the other day, and I went in like about 5 years ago. Went in and they were all sitting on the shelf, and I was like, "Oh, I'll take that, and I'll take that, and I'll take that." There is your dude is in this somewhere. No, yeah, he is. He's there.
I see. Oh, that's really cool. It's really colourful. It looks brilliant.
Yeah. There's another one where there's a kind of a chamber on the back of him, and you put in one of the minifigures and he carries them off. But I think these guys, as far as Lego lore goes, I think they fought monster fighters at one stage. There's a whole story behind Galaxy Squad and Monster Fighters and Hidden Side. It's all connected. They're all fighting each other.
Ultra Agents too.
Ultra Agents, yeah, exactly. And to an extent, Ninjago, they're involved in the kind of the bad guys are the
yeah, a couple of the bad guys got used as elemental masters.
Yeah, I love the way it's all kind of linked in like that, and you've got like it's not just toys, it's not just some of the cartoon shows. It's actually like it goes back a long way. It's really really cool. Joey from Maniac for Bricks has a YouTube series going into all of these. I can't remember what the series is called, but it goes into all these kind of the lore and everything. But he's planning on writing a book, Maniac for Bricks on YouTube. Check him out; he's quite good. But yeah, he's planning on writing a book. So check him out.
I tell you what, that'd be quite good. Do we? Oh, here we go. Let's make.
Yeah, so this was one that I got actually on sale years ago. It's the Hive Crawler, and when you move it, it's got little wheels underneath. The legs actually move up and down so that it crawls, and it has an egg launch feature too.
Wow.
Yeah.
That looks really cool.
It's a really nice one. I need to rebuild it. I took it apart, but I kind of want it back now.
Yeah. Yeah. I think they did good stuff. So Brickslot says Galaxy Squad has some cool stuff, but he didn't have enough aliens. I want aliens with my space. Very cool. He said Bricklo Studios says Titanium J52. I have that one as well, even though I broke one of the legs. She says, Greg, Sai, and Jay look like a rainbow up there. We did, didn't we? Lovely. It's all quite nice and even tonight, folks. We've got yellow, red, orange, and we've got a bit of grey on the left, a bit of grey on the right. We've got Cafe Con in the middle there, doing her stuff, and then we've got Matt down the bottom there. Matt, what are you actually constructing?
Mystery colour. You can be whatever colour you want.
You can. Every colour. Matt, you look like you're building something slightly different to the normal one there now.
Yeah, no, this is it's interesting, funny that Solo should say the first thing that gets done is the gearbox, because obviously with the base of it, we did the gearbox, and now they're actually building the crane unit itself. Yeah, very much you're starting off with another gearbox. So
another one
for obviously all of this. So
oh wow, that's brilliant.
It's just between that and then the other bit which is coming in, and it'll all come together, I'm sure. Well, fingers crossed, hope.
You realise, Matt, I'm counting how many streams you're going to do. I'm going to try and see if I can beat it when I get around to building my one.
I'm sure you'll be able to.
I doubt it, Matt.
It's building it and having it function.
Yeah. One of them would definitely happen. Stick of that.
So yeah, please do check out everyone's channel, folks. I know I say it all the time. It's kind of like it's a rhetoric of mine. It really is. I'm gonna start taking this apart. I just pulled this out as well. Look at this stuff. That was once upon a time. That was a Millennium Falcon, and what else did I pull out? It was quite good. I'm liking that. These wheels are good. There's some good stuff in here for the city, and we've got some good elements here as well. Look at that. Do you know what? One of my favourite colours is this. That alien. Put the lens over there with it, but yeah, it's quite cool. Yeah. This is more fitting for you, this colour.
Sorry, Solo. If you're thinking of getting this, I think John Lewis is doing a good deal on it at the moment.
I've already got it. I've got all three of the cranes. So obviously, as you know, Matt, this is the smaller one, and obviously you got the crawler crane, and obviously yours gigantic thing. Yeah, so I'm going to be building them in order.
Okay. Well, we might. Yeah, because I've also got the other one, which is it's not that one, but yeah, the next one.
The middle one, yeah.
Yeah, so
I call it
Tek, is it cold in your room?
It is a little bit chilly, yeah.
Put your red dressing gown on.
On Wednesday, you were sweating like anything, and now all of a sudden,
Yeah.
what's going on, man?
I know.
I don't know the youth for today.
I can't do anything without getting called out by one of you.
Don't come on this stream if you don't want to be called out, blimey.
That's true. That is very true.
We give as good as we get, folks. That's what it's all about. Give and take. Give and take. Yeah. Anyone new out there? Is there anyone new watching out there? Because there's a balmy amount of you still out there watching this. Are you all crazy? No, thank you for tuning in. We love you even more for it. We honestly do, folks. But yeah, if you're new to London Bridge Bricks, please do consider hitting that subscribe button and become a big part of the LBB family. And of course, you can become a bit of part of the Tek family, part of the Titanium J52 family. Of course, the lovely Sai O'Connor clan you become a part of. The Cafe Con Lego clan as well. And of course, the Solo Brick Builder Bods and the Matt Elder family bricks as well become part of their gang as well. So yeah, please do check out everybody's channels, folks. We're a good fan.
Will Harper, we adopted Will Harper last night on CC's live stream, and then he became my husband. So I'm married to Will Harper at the moment. Hi, baby.
Congratulations. I'll get my wedding present to you guys as soon as possible.
Oh, millions high. I like that. So it's got a bit of a combination to it. I like it.
Yeah. CC tied us up at one stage, didn't you, CC? She tied us up and sent us off packing. And
damn. You're in, I guess.
It wasn't quite as depicted. I just guided everyone hand in hand over to a different stream.
Gently.
So who was the best man? Tell us all about it.
Julian was the best man from Pink Bucket Nation. Bricksmith.
Did he behave himself?
No.
Didn't think so.
He didn't even know it happens. That's how good he was. No, but that live stream last night, CC, was just mental. It was so much fun. It was brilliant.
Yeah, I heard something that happened with the dog.
Oh my Christ. Don't mention the dog.
No, I think we should mention the dog. We like a bit of pooch power. What's this about the dog, Si?
Let me see who's in the chat and they can say it because I don't want to get in trouble. Will, you can talk about it.
Yeah, just put it on it. Put it on Will. He's up for it.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about it.
But Moto, that sounds a bit ominous, if you don't mind me saying. Something's come up. Have a great time.
Inside the stream.
You have a great time, my friend. Good to see you, Moto. And Moto, I haven't seen you on any streams recently on Hive. You're normally hanging out on Hive streams. So yeah, man. We'll see you soon, Moto. That man is a genius. What he can't do with a brick ain't worth doing. It really is true. A tease for life, isn't it?
Joe was there. Joe was in the street in the chat. She'll tell you all about it. Brixish, you type it in and let them know. She did already there. What happened to the so.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, someone's getting a bit staticky there. Cafe Con, I think that might be your mic.
Oh.
Check your connections. It's just sounded a bit staticky, that was all. Nothing major, just a bit staticky. Only a little bit. It was just every time you spoke. Looks like she's got some expensive cables there. So Tek, what's going on, Tek?
I was going to build a Lego set. I was going to build the Toy Story set that Sai showed off earlier because I got that recently. But then I was like, oh, I want to kind of do a video of like my whole backlog. So the point of the video, the better the video would be if I had more sets. So instead of picking up a Lego set, I just picked up some chocolate. And then thoroughly reading through the chat. Lander Sweet is, of course, bringing stories to the chat. And everyone's reacting to those. Cabbage Face seems a bit out of place. I think he's not sure he's in the right place. I don't think. I think he expected a Lego stream and he's got anything but. But yeah, just trying to keep up with the chat.
We do a bit of everything on this stream, folks. So the beauty of having, I don't say so many people. We normally have around 6 people on the stream at a time. But the thing is, the beauty of doing a stream like this is that there's people that, because we always want to talk about stuff, and some of us want to build stuff. I mean, some of us just need some time away from life to build our Technic sets. I mean, look at Matt and Solo for a start. Look, I should put if I could put them in a Technic corner, I would do. Because generally speaking, when you build Technic sets, you become a bit unsociable, but that's cool. We always tune in with them and see how they're getting on.
I don't talk. No.
There you go. That's a Technic choice. That was, folks. We've got the lovely Sai O'Connor. We've got Tek. They're always looking after the chat and typing away and doing stuff in there. So we have that. Titanium's just there because he just knows everything. That's why I always leave him at the top there. And Cafe Con. He's just a good all-round reviewer and knows everything that's going on out there. So you'll get a bit of everything on this one, I think. Like how attires, like how the clothes we're adorning tonight, folks. You get a bit of everything from London Calling. Or I hope you do, anyways. As multicultural and as as diverse as I try and make it. I really do, folks. Anyway, I hope you like it. You're all still out there, so I love you all being here, and long may it continue too. So, where are we going to next? What are you drinking, Tek? You're always drinking and eating.
Diet Coke. I am always drinking and eating. That is the story of my life at the moment. I need to do something about that. Diet Coke, as per. I've hit my daily water intake, so now I'm on the Diet Coke. Because it's Friday and I can let loose.
Yeah, man, it is. And has work been for you this week? Has it been okay?
Been a bit hit and miss. We've started to get a little bit busier. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a carpenter and I work mainly on like new build sites and stuff. So it's started to pick up a bit, but then on the flip side of that, we've had some pretty bad weather, so we've not been able to really push on. So that was been a bit of a mixed week. But no, I really enjoy my job. I'm one of those people that yeah, I can happily say that I love what I do, and I think that's quite odd for someone so young. I don't know. There's very few people I think that find that quite early on, and I think I'm really fortunate that I did. That doesn't mean to sound braggy at all, but yeah, I'm just very content with my job, which I'm happy about.
Do you know what? If there's one job I always find people are content in doing, it's carpentry. I really do.
I think for me, it's like, so I mainly do like build the roofs and do like joists and stuff. When I leave site at the end of the day, I can kind of turn around and look up at this house and it's got this big roof, and I'm like, oh, we've like really accomplished something today. And like there's that real sense of like, oh, I did that today, and that's quite a big thing. Like it's me and this other guy, we work together. And yeah, there's just a real sense of achievement, and it's just like wood and Lego, really, isn't it? It's just,
yeah, it is. In fact, I saw something on YouTube the other night, which was I don't know why I'm putting this down here, but I am, whereby that someone's developed something. They call it Lego wood, and they literally constructed a house out of blocks of wood that were it was kind of the concept was very Lego-esque, but it's quite different. And it's really clever. Try and find it if you can.
Yeah.
But it was cool. But yeah, no, I find that everybody I know who's a carpenter has that sense of achievement in what they do.
Yeah. And it's funny, like house building is going very much that way, in the sense of everything now is becoming like prefabricated, and then they'll send it out to site, and then they'll just build it all together on site. So it is literally like following instructions. You get all the material, like all the sections sort of pre-built, and then you kind of throw it all together to get your own product. So, but yeah, no, I enjoy it.
Good stuff. Well, that's what it's all about. And have you got any sort of Lego sets on the go? Because I heard through the grapevine that you're thinking of doing a bit of a Disney thing during December.
Yes. I've set myself quite an ambitious task. I want to try. My channel's been fairly heavily Star Wars orientated, and something that I absolutely love. It's not far off being on par with Star Wars. Is Disney. Disney's been a huge part of, like, my older sister always used to play Disney films when we were younger. It was what we were brought up on. So I want to do some Lego Disney stuff. I've done a couple of, I did a top 5 most wanted Disney mocks video this month from October. But yeah, I think I want to do a Disney themed December. I'm going to try upload daily if I can. So I'm going to start this week working on the videos for that. But I've got the Disney Castle to build. I've got Steamboat Willie to build. There's some of those mocks in that video that I mentioned that I'd like to kind of build and review. I've been buying some minifigures and stuff from older sets. Some Throwback Thursday videos of some old sets. So yeah, it's all in my head and it's all like ready to go. I just need to start like to crack on it and get it done now, I think.
Execute it.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So I just need to just get motivated to get those videos done, and yeah, it could be a really exciting month, I think.
Yeah, that sounds it. But I mean, how long does it take you to do a video? Because for me, I don't know, I can never seem to make it any quicker, folks.
I procrastinate like mad. Like, I'll film something and then I'll sit on my phone for like an hour, and then I'll edit it, and then I'm awful. So I really need to, like, one of my big things going into the last few months of this year and like well into next year is getting a really good schedule down and getting a really good routine down with like just in general, like my whole life as a whole, whether it be making videos or I just need some sort of structure. I feel like since I've moved, I've not really had that structure, and it kind of throws everything off. But that's kind of my goal, I think, in the next months, is to sort of nail that and be consistent.
Oh, that's cool, man. And what about you, Titanium? How's your university schooling going and stuff like that with all this stuff going on in the world at the minute?
It's going all right. It's just some classes are online, sometimes things are online, and it just takes an adjustment to do that.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. And what about you, Sai? Because you every morning you was part of my daily routine going to work. You put out these short, sharp, snappy videos every day. Are you going to be returning to that in December?
Yep. Once the you see, I like to play it a bit safer than some of the other guys. They'll see something that's leaked and just throw it up, and they get away with it, and that's awesome. But I prefer to. I like the high res pictures, and I like to. I know people that work in Lego as well, so I don't want to piss them off. They don't give me any leaks or anything, but you know, they'd stop talking to me. So I like to do it right. You know, but yeah, no, don't worry, Greg. I'll have your news-filled mornings back soon enough. I can't tell you, like, there's lots of more stuff coming with Adidas. So there's talk about basketball-orientated stuff, football stuff, and then there's that whole Universal Music thing that I want to. I want the pictures. I need the pictures. And the access to the app as well. So that'll be all interesting when that arrives.
Yeah.
Not arrive. Don't get anything sent to me just when it drops. Like.
So there's some new dude at Lego, some new digital strategy man. What do we think of that? Because I kind of beg the question that I want to know is it the end of Hidden Side? Is Hidden Side going to go to the big hidden side in the sky? What do you reckon about that side? Because I think universally everyone likes Hidden Side. Maybe they just don't buy it.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're all trying to hold on to it. It might be dead. It might be finished. Ghostbusters sets are coming next year for the movie. There's more. There's going to be a Thor movie with sets next year. So I mean, there's lots of stuff, but I think maybe it's gone. Yeah, I mean, the newest issue of the Hidden Side magazine. I mean, if you've seen it, it's not very good. There's no poster in it, and it's basically just recaps of stories they've done before. It's supposed to be one, but there is an ad saying there's another one coming next month. So I don't know.
Oh right, okay.
Like this one is supposed to be officially from immediate. It's supposed to be the last one, but there's another one in it. But yeah, I unfortunately think it's gone. I mean, I'd like to keep it around forever, but they did put the TV show onto Sky, so I thought that was weird and good. So I don't know what the thinking was there, because surely you have to pay Sky to put it onto your platform.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be the sort of thing though, because of Corona, there's a lot of productions which haven't happened, so they might need some filler.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. Matt, I've got a question for you. What do we call these elements? I'm not quite sure how to categorize this one. It's like a. Hold on, let me put it on my thumb.
Can you make it big on screen? Like put you big on screen, because I can't see.
There we go.
Oh, they're the 1x2. Is it grill pieces? I think.
Yeah. Well, what's the category of that?
It's a slope, isn't it?
It's a slope. Yeah.
Cool. I'll put it with the slopes then. Cheers.
That's right.
I wasn't sure whether to put it in slopes or put it with one of these pieces.
That's a grill.
That's a grill, yeah.
Yeah.
No, cool, man.
Yeah, sometimes there's those things which can go either way. So,
well, it's a bit like this. Well, like this piece here.
Yeah, because you have those, and then if you have the there's the 2x3, they become like a male and female, and they can overlap each other, which most people don't know.
All right. So here's the thing. Just a thing. I've just had an epiphany, folks. This is a live TV epiphany. Here we go. Look, see this, right? Right. Who's that money from? Yeah.
George.
Who?
George from Rainbow.
All right. You go with George. That's true. Actually, it does look more like George than what I think. But here's the thing. Sesame Street. 1, 2, 3 Sesame Street. Wasn't Kermit the Frog in Sesame Street?
Yeah.
Or occasionally as a guest.
But he was still a big part of Sesame Street. Arguably the biggest star, wasn't he?
He was a Muppet.
Yeah, he's more Muppets, but obviously because they're all Jim Henson.
Yeah, but he was definitely in Sesame Street, though, wasn't
he? He would, from my recollection, he'd guest star occasionally, but he wasn't like a recurring sort of cast member.
Oh, okay. I thought he was. I thought he might be. I know Miss Piggy was in it. I thought that might be the case. Oh well. It wasn't such a big epiphany after all then. It really wasn't. But yeah. So Sai, tell us a little bit about this. Is that a collector's item that you've got behind you with that train? Is that you're going to one day build?
Oh, I will build it at some stage. Yeah, I mean, I don't have anywhere to put a lot of the things, but yeah, I will be building it eventually. Yeah, it's a collector's item, but I'm going to open all my stuff because I'm not going to resell them. You know what I mean? Like, and you know, it still to me holds the value because it's of value to me. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty cool. It has to be modified to go onto a train track because it has rubber wheels, so it doesn't go straight onto a train track.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because if there's one thing, everybody, that myself and Sai O'Connor have got in common, is that we've got a hell of a backlog. Hence, we do a stream called the Backlog. In fact, we're going to have to try and squeeze in one before maybe sometime in November or something like that, Sai. We're going to have to do another one. We've started off one. We're going to do one on Sai's channel, and that's the idea of it, folks. Where I host one and he hosts one. And the nice thing with that, though, Sai, which is something I love about it completely, is that being called the Backlog, we can build anything we want. Maybe we can theme it or something like that. Just, you know, I'm sure I've got hidden side sets that need building. I've got Star Wars sets, and you have, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. Where should I put that? Right. I'm trying to sort out these pieces so I can just put them away for another time. But yeah, what about Tek? What's your thing at the moment? What are you kind of collecting? Because I know you do a lot of Star Wars, but I always thought you just did Star Wars, but you seem to be. Are you branching out into Disney or?
I am, yeah. Like I said, I picked up that Toy Story set. So now I've got all the Toy Story sets from Toy Story 4. Like I said, I've been like in the background trying to pick up some stuff for the Disney month. The big purchase that I'm hoping to make soon. I'm hoping it goes on discount during Black Friday is the Disney train, because I've got about £100 in VIP points plus a £50 Lego voucher.
Oh wow!
So I'm hoping to use that, and then if it falls in line with the Charles Dickens promo, I could also sell that, and then I really am not going to be paying much for the Disney train at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, just kind of putting together the kind of schedule for that really. Hidden side vehicles, I'm almost there. I think I just need the school bus, and I can't think of what
the red truck.
No, I picked that up the other day. I think I picked that up on Amazon the other day on Prime Day, because that was like, that went down to 36, did it? And the school bus was 36 a couple of weeks ago, and I was waiting. And I was like, why didn't I pick that up? So I picked up the truck straight away. It's not a big vehicle, I don't think, because I've got the train, I've got the supercar, I've got the dragster promo, I've got the shrimp boat, I've got the plane. I feel like there's one. Oh, it might just be I think it's just the submarine actually.
That discounted today on Amazon.
Yeah, that one on discount.
Ooh, I might have to have a look at that, because that's a set that I know is going to be half price in Tesco when that comes to retire. So I'm kind of waiting on that, because it's not one that I'm really, really excited about, but I will take a look at that.
Sai's got that. You built that one, haven't you, Sai?
Yeah.
A printed piece on the front. It's a printed piece, isn't it? The like cockpit piece, isn't it?
Yeah. It's,
that's
a cool little thing. Like, ooh, there we are. Yeah, it's a cool set. Like, I mean, left is right, and right's left. Yeah, it looks like there's something fall off, but yeah, no, it's really cool set. Printed piece, not many stickers, and the hidden side part can be easily just taken off. The minifigures are cool, and yeah, I mean that one there is a cool kind of spooky person. But it's an underwater scene, so if you have a Lego city, you can take off the submarine itself and just have like bits and pieces floating around, you know. But it's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. So that's and then I think next year I'll be moving on from Hidden Side to Monkey Kid. I think that's where my non-Lego and Disney ventures are gonna be branching into is Monkey Kid.
Yeah, Monkey Kid is good. It's got to be quiet recently though.
Awesome.
Titanium, what's your take on Monkey Kid stuff? Because everyone thought it might kill off Ninjago, but last time I looked, Ninjago was still fit and healthy.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I think Monkey Kid's a nice theme. Great theme, definitely. It's just it doesn't personally interest me, to be honest. And it is rather pricey.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
That's I've been collecting Ninjago longer, so that's what I go with.
Yeah, man. Ninjago's your thing, man. You are synonymous with Ninjago, as far as I'm concerned. Mate, you really are. So, Solo, little Dicky Bird tells me, right, that you've actually finished your crane.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah, there she lies. All in the Technic kind of gloriness of it all.
What's it actually holding on to? What is that thing at the end of the hook?
It's just like a little cylinder piece. That's all it is. Nothing.
Oh, okay.
It's just something for it to lift. To be fair, it's pretty as a crane goes. It's like kind of again one of those entry level kind of Technic kind of ones, because let's get the camera down there so you guys can have a little look. Have a little look, see, shall we? See if I can do this right. There we go. Don't know how well you guys can see it, but yeah, it's pretty hollow in there. So you got all the gears for the struts going down the side here. You got this big piston here, which Matt's got about 4 of, because obviously he's greedy. Yeah, yeah, and obviously you've got this big old boom here that then goes very, very skinny. But you know, this is all extendable up. It goes all the way up. So yes, it's a pretty nice little set. It is a pretty nice little set. I'm quite happy with it. I don't know where I'm going to store it at the moment, but I'll find somewhere. And I've got 2 more to build yet. So
yeah, okay. And just for completeness, so what you got hanging on your radiators? And the question I always ask you, Solo, are the radiators on?
Radiators are always off, and they're never on. Yep, still soaking wet. My missus tops. There you go. That's, I think, yeah. I don't own a stripy top, so yeah, that's my missus tops.
Very nice. Very nice.
Still soaking wet. I think they've.
Oh, good stuff, man. So, so Tek, have you ever thought about getting into like building any Technic sets or anything like that? Considering sort of your name is Tek.
Yeah. Nick the woodshop teacher's Technic Tuesday. That would be very good, wouldn't it? I want to get Domslow's Charger, but that set has been on sale pretty much since it's been released, so I'm not paying any more than half price for it. I don't think it'll be long until that goes on like 50% sales. That I think is going to be a set that retires early. It's just not taken at all. I think if it was a creator expert car, it would have been a lot different, been a lot more popular.
Yeah, definitely.
But I think that's the set that I want. The other set that I want is the 2-in-1 boat that is £35. It's like the sailboat that you can turn into the like speedboat. It's £35. I think it's about £26 at the moment in Sainsbury's. And I would love to do a video where I like put a motor on the back and then take it down to like a little river or down to like a lake or something and give it a run on that. But generally speaking, I'm not really a fan of Technic. My mate has got he bought the Lamborghini and he's bought a couple of other big Technic sets, but the 4x4 as well.
Yeah.
And he raves about it and he keeps saying he doesn't do YouTube, but he keeps saying that like I'll do a stream with you if you get a Technic set. So I have to do something. So it'll probably be that Domslow's Charger when it comes down on sale. But equally, I don't know if I want to do a set that big, a Technic set that big. For my first Technic set on a stream, I think I'll be there for days.
The sailboat's really cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. I think maybe we should get that Solo, put motors on it, and then like do a boat race.
You got yourself a deal there, boy.
So, yeah, we'll get that done.
You can get those little ones, can't you?
Yeah.
You know what you could do, right? You could host Tek. You could host one like a speed building one, and then you Tek in a solo one to make some sort of mock out of it.
That's true. That could be fun. Yeah, that could be cool.
There you go. See, folks, we're full of good ideas here. I think that'd be quite good. It'd be good. I like Solo's idea, and I love your idea as well. So they've never been done before. I like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool actually. And I think maybe one of the Technic sets will be quite fun, like one of the small ones to do on a speed build Sunday, because it's a bit, it's not for the majority speaking. It's not everyone's comfort zone, or for at least the majority of people that watch my channel. I don't think Technic is their forte, other than maybe Matt and Solo. But yeah, I think that could be quite fun.
No, Land of Sweet, they definitely did not say that.
That's what I'm laughing at.
I don't know. Solo and ask if he does, but that's not one I can put on the screen, I'm afraid. But not unless that means something else in America. I don't know. But Solo, what do you think?
Yeah, I
Hey, Solo's thinking, that's a good idea. What I like to know as well, Solo, is I know you're into reading quite a lot of books and stuff like that, in English literature and Jane Austen and all that sort of stuff. What's the book you got that you're reading on your desk at the moment? What's all that about?
Oh, my Peppa Pig.
The penny's dropped, folks.
So I could read you a lovely little story if you want. I could go through. This is really sticky.
That's not a good start, Solo.
That's my bedtime reading book. Right. What's this? So we got a nice little touchy-feely book here if anyone wants that. So,
that's why they're sticky.
We got a nice little fluffy one there. Look at that. We got some lovely fluffy wings there. Yeah, this is my everyday reading books. Yeah, book round.
That's what mini Solo reads to big Solo just before bed.
Yeah.
Far from the truth.
Do I detect a hint of jealousy there?
Yeah. Oh dear.
Oh man, that is funny. So, so what do you what have you got coming up on your channel? Are you doing any streams on Sunday, Tech? Is there are we going to have a Tech Tuesday on Tuesday this week?
This week, I will promise you now, and if you don't get a Tech Tuesday on Tuesday, we'll give away a 5 first battle pack this week. That's how confident and how much I love my battle packs. I'm gonna make sure Tech Tuesday comes out on Tuesday this week, so you guys can hold me to that.
How many battle packs do you have at the moment?
I think I'm on 24.
And you're aiming for about 30, weren't you?
I want 30. Well, originally I wanted 34. Now I think I want 50 by the time it retires.
Oh, I can't by the time it retires.
Yeah, so I think I'll hit 34 by January. I was going to try do my Clone Army video for January 1st, but I think it's probably going to be like maybe beginning of February now. Just so it gives me a little bit of time after Christmas to hunt for some sales and get the battle packs. I've got a couple of old sets that I need to rebuild, make sure they're all there. I've got the AT-AT and dropship to rebuild that I want for the video. So with the Disney month that I'm doing, it's going to kind of push that back a bit. I've also got a, I think I can't remember what stream I was on that I mentioned this before, but I've written a couple of parody songs, like Lego themed parody songs. And I've got one that's kind of promoting my Clone Army video. So I kind of want to do that as well. My brain is just a cluster of all these ideas, but not enough time to get it done. But yeah.
I think Land of Sweet has got some interesting additions for you there as well.
I think I've missed a comment, but I'm happy to skip past it because I'll probably go red. But
well, I think she's after like some sort of Magic Mike Lego edition from you.
Keep dreaming. There's not enough money in the world. That is such a lie. That is such a lie. But yeah, no, that's not happening anytime soon for sure. Oh dear.
So tell us a little bit about this Magic Mike. Tell us what it's all about.
I can't even remember how it started. I think it was Sai. It's probably Sai.
It's always behind it.
It's always Sai, yeah. It is always Sai.
Oh, you got
I remember how it started, but now it just gets mentioned, and then I go bright red, and and everyone laughs at me. So yeah.
Now I noticed Tech, you've got shorts on. So as I said before, keep that mouse in the house. Okay.
How do you know very short?
I can see his little knee.
Is that what you call it?
That's quite impressed by your knee there.
Eyes like a hawk. You have. You really have. That's
trying to keep it PG as well. So
impressive. How about you, Titanium? It's always the quiet ones I always keep an eye on. Are you wearing shorts or trousers today, or shouldn't we?
Wearing jeans.
Wearing jeans.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Every day.
Prove it.
Okay, I'll stand up.
All right. Actually, I don't think I've ever seen him stand up in a stream ever.
Turn around.
Wow.
Turn around.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got the pins on him.
yeah.
There you go.
Look at Cece. Cece's like, what am I doing?
Take it.
I'm going to throw my knickers at the screen now.
Oh, God. Oh, dear.
Sai O'Connor.
Oh, I'm recycling jokes.
Cece, you know you're on mute, right?
I think she probably wants to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my mic was acting up earlier.
Okay.
All right now, Cafe Con.
Oh, okay.
I kind of feel sorry for Susie because it looks like she's surrounded by men. It's like,
Really immature. Really immature men.
Comes with being in the Lego space.
Yeah, actually, do you know what? That's a really good point, Cafe Con. What is the female community of Lego like? I mean, is it? I wouldn't say it's non-existent because I mean, there's the the Australian one. There's a couple of Australian ones out there actually at the moment. Foxy Goxy, she's new on the theme. She's good. And then there's the Sai, what's the big one? The big one out there in Australia.
Potter minifig.
The Harry Potter minifig thing or something.
That's it. Her. She. What do you think of her?
Adora build. Don't forget Adora build.
Yeah, Adora.
Mm-hmm.
See, you carry on. Sorry.
Oh well, what was the question?
The question is, what is the female community of the Lego sphere like? I mean, do you guys kind of have your own little sort of bit of community or something like that? It needs to be bigger as far as I'm concerned, because I'm not joking. Every time I go to the Lego store, and I frequent Leicester Square Lego store at least once every couple of weeks, and half the store is full of women buying Lego. So, but that doesn't seem reflective in Lego YouTubers. So,
right.
You know, where do you think it is at the moment as far as female Lego YouTubers are, and where do you think it needs to be?
I mean, I definitely could always grow, because I think the love of Lego is very diverse, and YouTube unfortunately doesn't reflect that as of yet. But I just think that the more that we, I don't know, I just kind of showcase the community that we are, more people will feel more welcome to join YouTube, just to showcase their collections and their love for the plastic brick. But if you were asking if like all the girls have little secret meetings and stuff, no.
Girl, unite.
Yeah, girl power. I don't know. I think there's an opportunity for there to be, you know, a thing. You know, not to kind of segregate yourselves or anything like that. Just to sort of say, hey, you know, it's all right for women to do Lego and this kind of thing. You know, it's kind of just for that, really, because I'm constantly astonished how many women I find in Lego stores. They're really into it. Like, you know, I kind of listen in a little bit of what they're talking about, and you know. And they're not talking about handbags and shoes and stuff like that, folks. They're talking about proper, insightful stuff about Lego, and it's really good. But I just don't see it reflective enough in YouTube.
There's Brixish has a YouTube channel, and she does speed builds and stuff. She's had a really funny video of like Benny and the Spacemen dancing. I think that's probably one of the most thing I've seen. And then there's Stacy from for Bricks and Giggles. She has a good channel as well. There are a lot of them. Foxy Bloxy is new. Her video, she's going to be good, I'd say, if she sticks with it. And
I agree as well, actually.
Definitely. So yeah, I mean, they do pop up now and then, and I mean that's why I do say to you, Greg, try and get as many people, like females that are into Lego onto here, because
I always do. Honestly, I do. I Cafe Con I have on pretty much every other week, and I have Sarah on as well. I've tried to spread it out. There's you know, Land of Sweet was on as well, and she's cool. And for Bricks and Giggles, I've messaged her, and we kind of left it. She'll check out the channel and all that sort of thing, and come back to me. Now, Bricks and Giggles, right? I tell you what it is with her channel, because she's got quite a unique style, actually. Her channel, and I really like it. I mean, and I'm getting the vibe. Is she a Brit linker?
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
But her voice, I mean, I talk about Sarah Starbricks, and and she's got Sarah Starbricks has got a very relaxing voice. But Bricks and Giggles, Stacey, her voice goes through so many pitches when she talks. I can listen to her all day long. I really can, because I'm really into sonics and sounds and stuff like that. And whenever I do my videos, I always try and keep the sound the same. So, you know, for example, I would take for example, Tek, when you do your intros and stuff like that, you know, some of it's pre-recorded maybe because it's your intro, and some of it maybe outros and that. But I always do mine the same because I just want the audio to sound the same. So when I do a review, I will redo an outro, but it'll be the same thing that I always say. You know, new to London Bridge, thanks for tuning in and all this kind of stuff. But I use the same mic, so I always like the sonics to be the same. Now Stacey does the same thing on her one. And her sets that she has are very diverse, very interesting ones, and quite a lot of the ones that Stacey does are classic sets as well. But her voice she's got an amazing voice. Her vocal range, I don't know if she sings or something like that. Maybe if I get her on here one day, I can ask her. But she's got such a range of voice that I find her fascinating to listen to. And I always try and have a bit of a range in my voice as well. You know, listen to my reviews, folks. You'll see I go high pitched and all sorts of things in it. I do, but that's because I try and make it interesting to listen to as well as watch. Well, I try and make it as best as I can with watching anyway. And that'll only get better. Is that if I get a bigger room, folks, I can do more stuff. I can have more viewer angles. So I'd be quite happy being on the camera all the time, to be honest. But I can't always do that, so the camera's kind of here looking down at what I'm building. But yeah, it's kind of interesting, and that's kind of what I want to do next year is just have more different angles, because I'll be in hopefully a bigger room, maybe from April onwards or something like that. So yeah. But yeah.
Stacey was actually a guest on the 72-hour community live stream. I didn't know that until a few months ago.
I think
she was on. I think she was on with Paulin and Ballin.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah,
I remember watching it.
Yeah.
And
Victoria Fisher's here. She can make a YouTube channel.
Victoria. Now, Victoria, I was hoping to see you this week, Victoria. So this is a spooky thing, Sai. Victoria must live fairly close to me in the scheme of the world, anyway, because I know that she shops in Bluewater, in Kent, which is it's about 45 minutes from where I live, so not a million miles away at all. But does Victoria? She doesn't do Lego. She does comics or something like that, doesn't she?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm judging that by Victoria. Do you? Oh, she says I'm in Upminster in Essex. I used to live in Essex, believe it or not, Victoria. But I was in North Essex in a place called Tiptree, famous for the jam. But yeah, no, Victoria. What? I'm thinking that you do something to do with comics because you've got the Spider-Man comic on your logo. But do you? I mean, Victoria, you're into Lego. And yeah, what do you think? Do you think there should be more female YouTubers, or do you think because here's the thing, Cafe Con, I think I would like to watch a live stream with maybe maybe that's just being a bit too exclusive. I don't know, but just to watch a few different female YouTubers from around the globe doing their thing, you know, because it's easy for blokes to do it because there's blokes everywhere doing Lego. Because we're right old sad lot, we are. But I'd like to see more women doing more things. You know, it's just a bit more inclusive, and then it sort of branches out to all sorts of things. But I don't know. I just like to see more women doing it, to be honest.
I think partially, Greg, it's the platform, because the platform of YouTube itself is 75% male. Because certainly once you've mentioned that, I was thinking about the actual London AFOLs meet, and it's probably 50-50 male-female split. So it could just be the fact that it is, you know, the nature of what YouTube is being so male-dominated to begin with.
Yeah, maybe. Because I mean, there's Kaz, for example. She's a big Lego YouTuber, and she's astonishingly brilliant. She is.
Yeah.
But Yeah, and you know, she does a Micropolis thing, and she does it very well. And that is it. Like, you know, she's got this segue, this niche in the market that she's the best at it, in all honesty. But Victoria,
she's in the Lego house for it. So yeah, but I mean, you know, that's pigeonholing it down to just that. I don't think is fair, because I mean, you look at her, what she does with her habitats, and even some of the crazy stuff that she does with her city. As well, so I think it all sort of mix over. But yeah, obviously she's a lot well known for the Macropolis, but her skill set certainly extends way beyond that.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, you've only got to have a quick peruse around her Lego room to know that. But she is synonymous with Micropolis, and so much so that she's in the Lego house in Denmark displaying her stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, but stuff like that is where things grow upon. You know, you use that as a platform to and grow upon. So, you know, I mean, I'm just surprised that there's you know, you're a London AFO, I'm a London AFO, and we do YouTube stuff, and often we collaborate, and well, this is collaborating like this. But I just think, I don't know, there should be more women doing more things together. I think anyway in Lego. I like to see it anyway. BFAB. Brother from another brick has returned. Good to see you, BFAB. Yeah, actually, just going back to Bricks and Giggles, you never know, Sai. Maybe she'll be on the next 72-hour stream as well.
Yeah.
Maybe
she does premieres and stuff as well now, so she's experimenting more now with her YouTube channel, which is really good. You know, so.
And then you got who was it who was on the American show? Crystal Star, but she does a lot of stuff on Twitch, because I don't think she does anything on YouTube.
Yeah, no, there's the thing.
Yeah,
Twitch. Whatever happened to Twitch? I thought everyone was going to be leaving YouTube and going over to Twitch. That didn't really happen, did it?
It's still pretty big, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's a whole lot of Lego going on over there. Now, funny fact, do you guys know the movie Jay and Silent Bob?
No,
I've heard of it.
Yeah.
It may be, yes, Kevin Smith, more of an American thing, but Jay, he actually has a Twitch channel, and he has a huge Lego city sitting right behind him. I found that out yesterday, so that was pretty cool. He was actually live streaming, building a few Lego sets. So yeah,
because I also do a bit on Twitch as well. The thing that I find with Twitch, though, they, depending upon what your account level is at, usually the maximum is after 60 days, your videos get deleted. So it doesn't, you know, lend itself towards, you know, having evergreen sort of, you know, building up a lot of a Twitch, or sorry, a video library of stuff, because it's going to disappear. It suits a lot more the sort of gaming where it's just, you know, going on and doing some quick things and being interactive more in that live stream sort of sense.
Right. But I see a lot of people live stream, and then they'll take the recordings and clip it down and then put it on YouTube, or do different things on YouTube and try to push people over to Twitch. But
I never knew that the kind of life expectancy of a video was so short on Twitch. Blimey, that would.
Like the 60 days is the max if you're paying for it. Like, I think if you've got the free account or something, then it's like 14 days. I do mine through like a Prime, Amazon Prime, because it sort of, I think, owns Twitch. So they do a bit more. But in terms of viewership and all that sort of stuff, it's a completely different animal.
Okay. So do you ever think it could overtake somehow or other? Do you think it could ever overtake YouTube, Matt?
Not really, because if you've got the if they keep it where the videos, doesn't matter what you do, disappear after 60 days, then, you know, some of the big YouTube channels and things, like they're evergreen videos where, you know, they did 2 or 3 years ago, and they've got, you know, 1,000 odd videos, and they're just getting a little bit off each one, which then makes, you know, their income stream there. Like Twitch just doesn't do that. They've got a very different model, but even so, there's been some people who, because you've got to meet certain criteria and things like that. And I think it may have actually been, is it Brick and Nick? I think, well and truly meets all the requirements and things like that. And I think he's even struggled to get onto their affiliate program or partner program or whatever it is. So I think it's one of those things where YouTube would have to do something really stupid and screw up live streaming for everybody then to go, you know what, we're going to migrate across.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think with any platform on the internet, as a like from the consumer side of things, it's so hard to get people to leave one platform to go to another because it's just familiar. Like, yeah. I can't. You would have to be. It's why people don't like up sticks and leave. Like I know, like Brick has talked about wanting to make Patreon his thing in the future, and like very rarely posting or not depending on YouTube ads to make his money. He would rather do it through Patreon. But I think he kind of didn't realize just how difficult it would be to get people to switch platforms, which I think is true. It's because people come to YouTube now, and it's their hub for everything. And to what you said about like Twitch possibly potentially overtaking YouTube in the future, I think YouTube now is too far down the line. Like Matt said, they'd have to cock up massively for it to have a mass exodus from their creators, because there's just nothing on its level that can compete with it at the moment.
And also too, everyone thinks of YouTube as a video platform. It's not. It's a search engine. It's the second largest search engine in the world. So it's like, and that's the sort of thing where obviously the parent company being Google, and that's what they do very well. Like they would have to really mess that up before anybody, as what you said, start migrating elsewhere or things like that.
Right. Yeah. And Twitch is not a discovery platform by any means.
Yeah. No,
it's really hard to find what you're looking for over there because they prioritize more viewers over like search terms.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. It's interesting to see. Like, it's a shame that there's not another rival, because that's, I think, when you get the best out of businesses, is when you can see them compete against someone else. But I think we're just far too down the line now. There would need so much money pumped into a new company to even begin to attract to attract the creators across. You would literally need like an Amazon or an Apple to create their own version.
Well, Amazon own Twitch, don't they? I suppose, but
yeah. But yeah, so I mean, if that was what they wanted to do, then they could do it with it. But they obviously don't want to. I think any company would kind of be stupid to at this point.
Yeah, it was interesting with the way that they've handled Twitch in the last couple of months, because they've actually rebranded some of their higher up. I don't even know what to call it, but it used to be more. They're definitely targeting much more towards gamers, and it's reflected in one of their renaming to like a gaming channel or something or other. I'm just trying to remember exactly what it was, but yeah, it's.
Well, I know for a fact that I know Apple's been talking about for a long time setting up their own search engine, but it's obviously trying to get people to switch from going from Google and start using Apple search engine. I mean, you just think about Microsoft. Hey, welcome back. I mean, let's not forget. Let's think of the catastrophe of what happened with Microsoft and their was it Bing? Was it? I mean, was it Bing? Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Bing is one of the biggest search engines in the world.
But behind Google, it just doesn't.
Yeah, it's way behind. I mean, it's much like when Apple originally tried with their maps and things on their phone. When obviously you had Google Maps for a very long time, and Apple sort of went, "Hey, wait a minute, we want to do this." And then when they launched it, that it had so many holes and bugs in it because people were used to something that worked perfectly that it generally didn't take off. So I think, you know, if Apple do something like that, where, you know, if they're trying to go head to head, like they just don't have Steve Jobs and his vision anymore. So I think if he came out with something the way that he did his whole reality distortion field, maybe something could get off and work. But
well, they use TomTom now, don't they, for their maps now, don't they, for Apple? But I still prefer using Google. It's just so much more easier.
Google. The thing is, though, Apple could do something like maps and stuff like that, because everyone, once you have your Apple device, the reason everybody knows what's going on the roads and stuff like that is because on your phone you're telling Google and you're telling Apple exactly what is going on out there. So there's they could definitely do something like that. I mean, walk around London for the day, folks, and you'll see people walking around with cameras on their backs and all sorts of things all day long, where Google is constantly updating its maps and stuff like that. So there's certain companies out there that can vie for different things, but no one's going to bother trying a different search engine because, I mean, Microsoft is massive. Their search engine is ginormous, but it's nothing like Google. Because, I mean, we don't even say, who even says the term search engine anymore? We just say we Google something, don't we?
Yeah, once it became a verb, it was all over.
Yes.
Yeah, no, it's interesting how things like that have kind of moved on. But, you know, Apple premium hardware products, Google, they're kind of trying to do a few different things, stuff like that. But, you know, imagine Apple made, here's a tie-up for you, two premium products. What about if Apple tied up and did a collaboration with Lego? What would come out then, eh? That could be something quite interesting, couldn't it?
I would hate to think how much that would cost.
25 quid for a single minifigure. Imagine that.
And what subscription model you're locked into?
Yeah. And the only way you could do anything with them is to plug it into an iTunes or something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Apple need to get away from. iTunes. They need to cut their ties with that blooming application because that is a clunky old thing. That really is.
Why would they do that when it makes them so much money?
No. iTunes, the application iTunes for syncing and stuff like that. iTunes is clunky and terrible.
Oh yeah, I know. Like from the user point of view, in terms of things like that, but because they route everything and funnel it all through there, as you know how they can do their quasi, you know, copyright protection, all that sort of stuff, and then you know, make all the money off the songs and things.
Yeah, and that's interesting because I use Apple. So I use Apple Music. What about you, Sai? Do you use Apple or Spotify?
Spotify is what we're using. Am I here? Hello. Spotify, and then I'm gonna go and try Amazon. What's the Amazon Music one called? Just Amazon Music.
Amazon Music, yeah.
Amazon Music.
Yeah, I have Amazon
Music one called Amazon Music. What's the Amazon Music one called? Amazon Music.
But
they don't make it complicated.
I'm gonna give Amazon Music a try. It's a free trial, and I'll have for a while and see what that happens. Who's freezing? Is it me or you guys?
I don't think anyone is it?
I think that's Sai. He's freezing.
Yeah, he's actually freezing.
I would say because Sai's now frozen, it's definitely you, Sai. He's doing a solo. Oh, there he goes. There we saw a twitch of the mouth. Reboot it, Sai. Reboot. Tek.
Who's freezing? Is it me or you?
It's
Sai.
Oh no! Am I doing it, Darren?
You are.
Did I look funny? Did you get a screen?
You look damn good, Sai. Don't worry about it.
He's probably gaming at the moment or something like that. Hey, we've got Doc Sampson in the house, folks. Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, Doc.
So, Tek, you're into your music. You've probably got a massive vinyl collection, folks, because he's a bit old school like that. What music do you use? Is it Amazon? What is it you use?
I'm Spotify. I was such an anti-streaming person when it like all first kicked off. Even probably as recently maybe 2 years ago, I was still like religiously buying CDs.
Yeah.
And then last year, I started supporting the acts I like by buying their vinyl displays because they're like quite cool. So I've got a few vinyls and that, but for £7.99 is it for Spotify, or at £10 a month for Spotify? Yeah. I get my money's worth out of that all the time. Like I've always got music on.
And the thing is, though, with like the Alexas, I don't know about you folks, but just saying Alexa, play blah 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 by blah blah blah.
Alexa, play I'm Too Sexy.
Yeah, Alexa, play I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt by Right Said Fred.
There you go. It's playing on.
Right, she's good.
Yeah.
Before my shirt.
I'm not going to turn it up for copyright reasons. Alexa, stop.
For copyright reasons, yeah. There, I'm going to get a strikeout like that. I won't make any money on this. You wait for it. But I've got 2 million viewers. You believe that? You believe anything? Yeah, Doc makes a good shout, actually. When I moved to Devon, can anyone hear that? Yeah, it's playing Right Said Fred. Alexa, stop.
Alexa, stop.
It is literally playing Right Said Fred. I'm just literally got my shirt in the background. How cool is that? I'm going to get a strike for that. So what I will say, I've forgotten what I was saying now. Napster, that was it. When I moved to Devon, so in year 2000, that was it, 2000, midway through the year 2000. So I finished up some big IT projects because 2000 was a right little money spinner. It was for people working in IT then. And I moved to Devon. And what did I do? I said, this is why everybody and kids out there won't even remember life before Wi-Fi. But what we used to do, we used to dial up. So we used to use these modems, we used to dial up. So you probably used to use 56K modems and stuff like that. And what happened was I installed some ISDN networking down there. So basically, I had two constant links in to the house. So it was like 128 bits per second, something like that, which is like tiddly. You couldn't even play a game on that these days, folks. Anyway, so so I had that installed. And Napster, my God, I was absolutely hammering Napster for everything that it was worth. I really was. And then, of course, they made it illegal. So that kind of destroyed that. But no, Napster went legal as well. But is Napster still going? Is it still a thing now? Tech, do you remember that at all?
Not that I know of, but it could well be.
I think it got absorbed into one of the other ones because, like what you said, they went legal. They paid tried to put in a paid for service, and that didn't work. And that then brought in the next flavor, which was like LimeWire, which then, when they got shut down, it then went across to BitTorrents.
Yeah.
Just to say, you got a new guy in the house. DJ Craig London is in the house. Hello.
Let's have a look. Hey, DJ Craig London. Oh, who's that?
I think
that's DJ Craig. I know DJ Craig London. I think if that's the guy I think it is. It looks a little bit different there. DJ, do you know a chap? Are you good friends with a chap by the name of Gavin by any chance? Give me a yay or a nay. Yeah, there we go. He says it there. Hey, it's Gavin and Craig here. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're all well. I haven't seen you for ages. But yeah, good to see you, mate. Good to see you in the chat anyway. That's quite surreal, that is. So, Solo, I was going to ask you, what music do you use?
Amazon Music.
Yeah, I started off using Amazon, but it just didn't have enough songs on it for me.
Their music library has like swelled like massively. They've got everything. What?
Swelled. I'm a little bit uncomfortable with that word sometimes. It's swelled. All
right, massive. It is huge. Yeah, I think I think they're done like a couple of more songs behind, like Amazon from Apple.
Songs behind them.
Amazon Music beating Amazon. Yeah, they're like, I think now that closely catching up with Apple now, very, very fast. So it's,
Amazon took quite a while though to jump on the hype with that, because I had a free. Do you get Amazon Music free with Amazon Prime?
No.
No,
you do, but it's limited to the 2 million songs. Whereas if you're getting the paid version, it's just shy of 40 million songs.
Okay, because I think I might have got like a free trial when I signed up for Prime, like a couple of years back. And then I just couldn't find, I just looking through songs, and they'd have like one song off an album, but now if they've caught up, then fair play. But
I mean, you could. I could ask because I've got the paid membership version. Because I'm in my van so much, it's like I need like a massive array of songs to listen to. So I got the paid version. I can ask. Yeah, I've even got. Oh my god, this is how sad it is. I've even got Alexa in my van now. Thank you, Amazon Prime. But so I just plugged it into the USB, and now I could just instead of, it's just getting lazy now, isn't it? I just ask it now, just in the van, do it. And Greg, Matt was making good use out of that when I was on one of his streams.
I was listening to that while I was in the car. That was funny.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I think it was just you, me, and BFAB.
It was playing some right weird stuff. I was like, oh god.
I'm just looking online, and Amazon can definitely rival Spotify and Apple for the amount of music.
Yeah.
The quality of Amazon is much less. So
I've never had a problem with them. They've always been on for me. I've never had a problem with them.
It's going to be one of those sorts of things. If you're not a music aficionado and you have the high end, speakers and everything like that, then most people aren't going to tell the difference. But
like I said, I'm always in my van, so I'm never going to notice. Obviously I do play. I've got a sound system in here, but mostly for me, it's just, again, it's in the van. It's just like background noise. It's just something just for me to listen to in the background.
And it's so convenient because we've got it at Amazon too, and it's just so convenient where you just basically are able to talk to it and ask it whatever and things. It's one of those sorts of things where as soon as you think of a song, you just talk to it. You don't have to scroll through a menu or try to find it or anything like that, which, it makes it so much easier. And because we initially just started off, we got the Echo. And then, it was very much that sort of thing. It'd be like, here, play this song. And they're like, oh, no, this is not included with this. You need to upgrade. Do you want to do this? And as adults, we kept on saying, no. And Alexa would be like, oh, we don't understand that. We don't understand that. And then one of the cheeky kids said yes. And I went, okay, I'm enabling this service now. You're being charged. So, but, it's one of those things. You then use it for a month or so. And it's like, actually, this isn't too bad. And that was a really good thing is the kids were then able to, do their own songs and things. And particularly when they're at that age where they couldn't type or particularly read, the fact that they could then just straight out talk to it and get what they wanted, it was kind of a bit of a no-brainer.
Victoria, actually, you make a good point there. She doesn't use it for the music so much, but she likes to listen to lots of podcasts, and iTunes has loads of podcasts in it, and so does Spotify as well, and there's Podbean, and there's a few other ones out there as well. But that's another thing that Alexa is good for as well.
Well, the other thing too with Alexa now is, and they're starting to get better at it, is obviously because it's Amazon and Amazon is Audible. If you've got Audible, then you can play it through your Alexa as well.
I love Audible. I love that.
Yeah. The only downside with doing it through Alexa so far that I've seen is I like to listen to things at like 2.5-3 times speed on Audible, like the actual app, whereas I don't think the Alexa can actually play it back yet at that speed.
No, I've never tried that actually. That's a good point. I'll have to look at that.
You've got to playing it back at the faster speed. Like we normally talk at about 250 words per minute. Your brain can actually understand up to about 600-700. But you've got to, it's like a muscle, you've got to exercise it. So if you want to, listen to things faster, then just gradually increase it when like lots of 25%. So increase it to 1.25% for, a week, then 150, then 170 and things like that. If you just try to go straight to 2.5 times speed, good chance you won't be able to understand it.
Yeah, it's a bit like videos. People watch videos at 2 times speed sometimes and stuff like that.
Yeah, I watch everything on YouTube at 2 times speed. And even with the media players, you've got VCL. You can watch videos about 3.5 times. And particularly if you're like looking on YouTube, particularly for how-to stuff, you know, you don't want to get bogged down in like the intro and this, that, and the other. So like, you know, let's just fast forward to the good bit. So it helps that way.
Why I do my videos now, I put the chapters in the videos. So if you want to watch the speed build of one of my vids, you can just go into the chapter section and just select that. So that's quite a good way of doing it.
Now, this is something I was going to ask you guys. Has ever any one of you, because I've been looking into this, ever wanted to put one of your review videos up on Amazon?
Never thought about that.
Yeah,
I've seen some people kind of do it, but yeah, I've never really looked into it.
Yeah, because I'll be looking at it quite hard, and it's free to use. And obviously, like if you click on like a Lego, like say like this Technic crane here, you've done a review on it, it will come up just either above or below the video, below the product of it. And sometimes they even put a link at the bottom of it, so you can go click on it. I was like, that might be saying.
Oh, you mean you're actually reviewing like an Amazon one? So if you've got an Amazon product, you put a review with a link to your YouTube.
I don't think it has to have to be even an Amazon product. It could just be, well, like looking at it, it just looks like if you just. So I'm just seeing Sai out there in the corner. As long as you, if I was aware of, if you got the product and it matches to.
I think you've got to buy it from Amazon, though, mate.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, sorry, really distracts me on this.
Yeah, no, I've done that where I bought the product, and then I think for one of the reviews, like I've done the YouTube and tried to link it through it, and then they had to review it, and then when they reviewed it, they rejected it because it had like a link to an external site. So unless they've changed it in the last 3 or 4 months, if you're just trying to put your YouTube into there as a review directly, it doesn't like it. And
yeah, no, you got to upload it on their thing, especially for it. They do so you can if you got it on your TV, it will link to your YouTube thing. It does say that on there. But yeah, you kind of have to buy the product from them, I believe. But yeah, I'm still looking into it. But I was like kind of scratching my head. I was like, I wonder if anyone else is like kind of, because there are Lego reviews on there. If you click on like certain products, there are reviews on there. Right.
Yeah, there will be some more homemade ones, though, aren't there?
Yeah, no, not necessarily. There are a few official like Lego product ones. But yeah, like I said, I'm still looking into it anyway. Whether I'd actually do it or not, that's a whole nother story. I don't really do many reviews these days anyway, so it'd be pretty slim.
You haven't done a review for a little while, have you? Last one you did the AT-AT, didn't you? That was a good one. I enjoyed that. That was really good, mate. Yeah,
I've done the AT-AT. I've done a couple, but now these days I'm kind of going into a slightly different direction with certain things now, because obviously like my time's pretty limited, so yeah, I'm having to kind of switch things up a bit. So like reviewing for me is going to have to be put on the back burner.
So what's going to be? We might as well start. Well, it's coming up to 3 hours now, so we might as well start talking about stuff that we're doing coming up and all that jazz. So, what's coming up from you? And how are you changing up gear on your channel?
Well, basically, I'm changing up gear. So they're going to be like, my videos are going to get a lot shorter. They're going to be like quick fire stuff because they're just easier to edit. Apart from the 2x2 stuff, yeah. Wait, I will be right with you. Mostly going to be leaning more into the streaming side of things. So like with Are You Mocking Me? That was kind of like a prototype on to like where things are going to be going. And just a few other random streams like gaming streams. Just all that kind of stuff. So more streaming instead of more like pre-made videos. That's kind of like the direction I'm going. So the next Are You Mocking Me will be coming up soon. It's got to get a few guests on to have another crack at it, and some new rules as well that's going to be put on there, because after the first trial. I think went pretty well, but yeah, going to make it a bit smoother and a bit more challenging as well. So, but yeah, that's about it for the moment. But yeah, at the moment I've had nothing recorded apart from the mosaic one. I've still got that one in B footage at the moment. Just ain't got around to doing it.
You've got 2x2 coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, I got the 2x2 coming up. So yeah, we're going to be filming that tomorrow. And then obviously, yeah, that'll be coming out on spooky Halloween time. So yes, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be good. So yeah, stay tuned for that one. Premiere on that on Saturday. Yeah.
Wonderful. What should we go to next? Matt, what's coming up on your channel in the next week or so, mate?
Tomorrow night, 7 o'clock UK, 2 p.m. New York. I'm going to have my usual You Say I Draw, doodle stream, draw stream. Come along in the chat. Make a suggestion as to what I draw. Still haven't decided on the theme because I miscounted. I thought it was going to be 13 and do like a Halloween type one, but it's only episode 12, so I've got to figure that out yet. And that, I think, is the main thing. I've just had a couple of videos out on Alton Towers where we went to earlier in the week, but otherwise, I think, yeah, the draw stream is going to be the main one for the next week.
Cool. Nice one. Oh, who's that? We had a guest then. A cheese! Hey! Hey! How you doing, Ateez?
Good, you?
Yeah, really good. Really good. Really good.
Good.
Oh, doing really well.
She says as much as gay.
Fabulous part of the Lego community, she really is.
Yeah, you're
Thank you.
Oh, well, your dad and I are going to be.
What, Greg? Sorry?
Ateez, your dad and I, we're going to be streaming tomorrow as well on the Transatlantic live stream. That's going to be pretty cool. So feel free to pop in and say hi on that. We can have all the O'Connors on tomorrow. That's quite fun. That would be good, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys see Doc's comment? Her eyelashes look so curled.
Oh,
it's a throwback to yesterday.
It's a long story. It's a long story.
It's a long story.
You're going to have Will and everyone now off. Just stop.
Ateez in the house.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, should that be Uncle B-Fab?
What?
I said, should that be Uncle B-Fab?
Only to Nullick.
Oh, no.
Maybe Cece can be your auntie.
Yes.
Auntie Cece. I like that. It's quite a nice ring to it. Auntie Cece.
I dig it.
That's brilliant. Brilliant. Actually, they're talking to CC. So, CC, what's coming up from you in the next week or so?
Well, we have the day 5 for what's today? Yeah, today's Friday. So day 5 of 13 Days of Spooky Cafe is tonight after this stream at so about 15 minutes.
Oh wow! I'm tuning in for that.
Huh?
I was saying to everyone, tune in for that. I'll grab the link, and what I'll do is I'll stick it down in the description below. So if anyone's watching this back in, I don't know, 100 years or something like that, they can follow you on your streams as well.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so the day 5, so we got a whole nother week here, just live streaming every day up to Halloween. Got a haul video that I have to edit, and that'll be out soon. And yeah, probably some reviews over the different things that we've built so far as well.
Yeah, awesome. I love your reviews, Cafe Con.
Thank you.
They're awesome. They really are the best. I've heard of the 12 days of Christmas, but not the 13 days of Halloween. See you later, Ateez.
Bye.
Love it. So yeah, so that's Cafe Con, everybody. Let's go north, shall we? Over to this cat over here, Titanium J52, the human red onion, as it's been called tonight. What are you? What's coming up from you, Titanium? Or are you just going to be hanging out on our streams?
So I did forget to show. I do have this guy now. Let's see. He's looking.
Let's bring him up, shall we?
It's looking fantastic here. Goes nice with Rex.
That's
Oh,
so
I can see Solo frothing at the mouth at the moment. Looking at that.
That is awesome. That is amazing.
Yeah, so I'm planning a video where it's kind of a review of both of these two, as well as kind of going through decaled figs, because I feel like not a lot of my audience knows about decaled figs.
Yeah, you could have showed them off about 3 hours ago.
Save the best to last. That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's really the only thing coming up on my channel. I will be home in, I think, roughly 4 weeks. So I think I'll start putting out more content when I get home.
We want more content. I want more content from you, Titanium J52, because your content is cool. And I like this because, you're a different layer to all the rest of us, folks, as is the beauty of all these things that are Lego. Is that Titanium puts a little story behind his stuff as well.
I will also say, we don't have a permanent date set yet, but there will be a stream happening on my mom's channel sometime during the holiday season.
Your mum's channel? What?
Yeah.
Mum's channel? What's it? Hold on a minute. Hold it there, folks.
So casual.
Mum has a YouTube channel.
Yeah, she's got a Lego YouTube channel. She hasn't done anything on it yet, but
Titanium Mum, I hope.
We were talking about women Lego YouTube people ages ago.
That one out.
Hello, Titanium.
Yeah, so
so tell us a little bit about your mum's channel then.
Well, she hasn't really.
Hey, put your knees away.
She hasn't posted.
I'm just giving the people what they want, Greg. I'm sorry.
That's not me.
Looking at you, Sai.
She hasn't posted anything yet, but she's But we're gonna do this stream. We're gonna be building the wreaths that came out this year.
Nice.
Give her a plug. What's her channel called, Jay?
Here, I'll post it in the chat.
Yeah. And message it over to me or something, so I can put that down in the description below.
Yeah. So
Titanium 52. I love that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah. She chose to have the 52 as well. I was like, you don't have to have the 52, and she's like, no, I want to.
Oh, that's cool.
So that'll be.
I'm subscribing now. Titanium Mum 52.
That's great. I love that.
Everybody subscribe to that channel now.
Go, everyone, go.
That's it. We're gonna double her subscription. That's pretty cool, man. I'm loving it. I'm pretty sure I subscribed to Titanium J52 before.
No, I was the first. Me and my sister were the first to be fab.
That's pretty cool, man.
No, but that'll be happening eventually. Once we have like a set date and we know when we're doing it, I'll post some more probably on Instagram about it.
Mate, that is awesome. That really is. I mean, it's like just pulled that out of the hat tonight. That one, I'm loving it. Good stuff, mate. Good stuff. That's brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. Mother and son.
How old is her channel, Jay?
It's not as old as mine. I
Actually,
think we created it sometime last year.
2019, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
wicked. That's awesome.
Yeah, we love that. I tell you who's got a mum that's in kind of YouTube. Who is she is a Lego YouTuber. What am I talking about? Is
just two mums.
Yeah, and because every morning she shows off those pictures of the waves and stuff like that. It's really cool. So check her out. Just two mum. Love it. That's really cool, mate. That is like one of the things that we've heard today. It's brilliant. So anyway, talking of brilliance, which way should I go? Solo. We've spoken to you, Matt. We've had some stuff from you. I think that kind of leaves Tek. What's going to be coming up from you in the foreseeable future?
You've approached me at a bad time. Sidestep you. Yeah, thank you. Coming up on my channel, we have stop. Okay, we're gonna have the review of that. That's gonna come out tomorrow. Not review. It's gonna be a showcase of that, and it's going to be my entry to the M&R contest. I'm also going to post it on the Lego Ideas thing. I've got my last mock showcase coming out Monday is another small Star Wars build. And then to round off October, I am building a carriage for the Hidden Side train to make it motorized. There will be a mock review coming out on Friday. And yeah, we just got, and then it'll be sort of planning forward for the Disney December. So yeah, quite a bit going on, I think.
Oh, is that what you're going to call it? Disney December? I like that.
I don't know, to do like 24 days of Disney or Disney December, or I'm not quite sure yet. I don't think I haven't nailed down the official branding of it, but yeah.
Well, I think Disney December's got a ring to it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to be busy doing a bit of a community spirited thing together as well. So stay tuned for that, folks. But certainly it's going to be a pretty cool thing to do with of course Christmas. So stay tuned for that. You'll be hearing about that in the next couple of weeks or so with Tek Productions, myself, and the awesome Brick Clicker. All right, well, you sound like you've got a busy time coming up, Tek, so that's going to be fun and exciting. I think that only leaves me, doesn't it? Is it just me now?
As Sai mentioned.
No, Sai, let's hear about what you've got coming up soon.
Don't make me laugh, Tek.
Yeah.
Greg, someday you should just maybe let's say you read the chat and join in, because it's mental. It's like they're all drunk. They're mad up there.
Why are there lots of bananas on the going on?
Ask Tek.
No, I don't know. I don't know there's bananas.
Yeah.
You cheeky monkeys out there with your bananas.
Alcohol. Oh, yeah, Savoy. So what spooky stuff have we got being dished up from the wonderful Sai O'Connor?
Okay, from me, every night from tomorrow to Halloween, I'm going to be opening up a spooky set. I'm going to try and have the set looking a bit spooky, a bit Halloween-y, etc. And that is from the channel. So hopefully, and then obviously with news drops or breaks, I'm going to chuck that in somewhere. So every night, every day, depending on when I get it out, it'll be a spooky Halloween set. So yes, I will be opening some Monster Fighters and stuff like that. Tomorrow, I am on with you, Greg, and Mr. Hive. And then after you guys, I will be streaming with Mr. Brickitect. So I think it's a group stream over on Brickitect Live tomorrow. And and hopefully CC with you at some stage too. Yeah. And that's
so. Who's going to be on the Brickitect tomorrow? Because it seems to have gone from being British to anyone they can get on there, which is kind of cool.
What are you trying to say?
Rogue never shows up. That's the problem, isn't it?
I don't know who's on tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to be on anyway. I always find that the fun ones are when you're on site. They are. I think they're good. They're certainly good fun for everybody, and it's a good show anyway. I'm a big Brickitect fan. I am so much. So I'm even a patron to him. But yeah, that's a story for another time. But hey, so that's Sai. So like Sai said, tomorrow it's quite a busy one for me. I'm going to be streaming with the Brick Hive. That's going to be kicking off at 3 p.m. UK, 10 a.m. EST USA time. Of course, our guest for this is, of course, the awesome Sai O'Connor. And he's going to be, I don't know what we're building tomorrow. I'm going to build something from the hidden side tomorrow anyway. It's going to be the supernatural car. And then later in the week, there'll be a couple of reviews coming out. Obviously, maybe a speed build, maybe a magazine. I've got a polybag, actually. I'll do a polybag next week. And then next week, of course, we've got London Calling number 40. That's kind of like a pre-Halloween. And then, of course, we've got the Halloween one as well. So we'll be doing a 2 or 3 hours next Saturday on Halloween as well. So tune in for that, folks. It's going to be a kind of hidden side spooky one, really. It's a horror set. We'll have it on there. Actually, as a solo, has there ever been such thing as a kind of horror kind of Technic set? Or are they all horror sets as far as you're concerned?
Nah, Technic is awesome. No, I don't think I've ever done a horror set, unless you find building them horrifying. I can't think of actually a horror set they've done.
Yeah, I don't actually think they ever have done it, have they? So,
no, I think they leave that to the system, Bill.
Yeah, well, that's cool, man. That's cool. I'm liking that. So yeah, that's I mean that pretty much wraps up us, folks. And please do check out the panel's channels. All the details you'll find down in the description below. One thing I do want to say a big thank you for is nearly 80 thumbs up in this stream. That's a very cool one. 76 thumbs up. So if there's anyone out there that doesn't give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs up. 80 will be a new record for me. It really will be. So yeah. Thank you for everybody that's been out there tonight. There's been absolutely oodles of people out there tonight. So it's been a really fun night with people like I know Just Build It, Titanium J52, of course. So you couldn't be here all night. Louis 2x4, he was in earlier on. And again, Louis, if you're watching, I hope it all went well for you this week as well, mate. Quick Tech Studios was there. Juan Gabriel Sereno, the wonderful Gavin Matthews was in the chat as well. I saw him a little bit earlier on. Brixish was there as well, as well as Landed Sweet, who's very buoyant in the chat tonight. Very buoyant indeed, actually, especially the E-Tech, strangely enough. I thought that was kind of
popular, Greg. Can't help being popular.
You are popular.
I'm joking.
I don't know. There must be something in the algorithm. Every time your knees came out, we'd have at least another 5 views. That's cool. But anyway, folks, as always, keep your hands clean, keep calm, keep safe, be kind, and Lego is a wonderful thing, and you lot out there are too. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you tomorrow on the Transatlantic live stream. That'll be kicking off at 3 p.m. So do tune in for that. Have a safe and healthy weekend. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you all very, very soon. Bye for now.